are back for part 2 of Tales from the Rogues-Light Tavern, our Dungeon Dragon 5th edition roguelike dungeon crawl featuring Mark Hillman as DM. Where we left off, ladies and gentlemen, we were exploring some strange going on in the woods. Something crashed into a forested area, and what's her character's name? Lady Bryce was tasked with investigating this whatever it is that's happening. She rounded together some hapless adventurers, did not get their consent, forced them on this adventure. Grace, I feel like we need to have a chat about consent.
To be fair, that's not on Bryce. It might be more on Farron and Gavin at the Rogue-Light mead hall.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think Bryce would do that.
Please send us a reminder when we get back to the tavern. We need to have a chat with them about consent.
Okay.
Yes.
Oren was told that
is
the
a must.
curry is down this way, so that's why he's here.
He's got a one-track mind. How do you like the curry? Does it like a bit of spice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Some ghost
If it doesn't burn, what's the point?
That's right. You want to feel it going in and you want to feel it going out as well.
Yeah, you work up a sweat having your dinner. That's when you know you're in the right space.
Anyone here like spicy food?
Yeah, I don't mind
What's
a
your
bit
tolerance like?
not like huge, but like I don't mind a spice.
Don't mind
Preferably like a spicy chili type thing. More so than a spicy curry. If it's curry, I prefer mild.
Whenever I go out, generally speaking, unless we're going out somewhere that specializes in like spicy food, I generally just go hottest of everything. Over the years, I've sort of built up maybe a little bit of I wouldn't say like immunity or anything like that, like it still stings, but you start to really appreciate the flavors of like really, really spicy food. And then you start to appreciate the regret the next day. But that's not, let's not get too deep into that. Let's get back into some action. I'm going to hand it back over to everyone's favourite, or should I say, second favourite DM, Mike.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so where we left off, we had Aura by some little space halfling weird things, and Locke, our half-orc paladin, was facing off against one. We've got a spectre floating kind of nearby. Isra, our tiefling warlock, has basically done nothing. And Bryce is, about to get. She's had a bit of a crack, and she's managed to have a moment where she's actually been contacted by her goddess, Lady Athena, and been given a moment of insight as to where this creature hiding in the purple shroud actually was for just long enough to slap the compelled jewel spell on it and force it to come and engage her.
So we've got both sides of the coin here. We have one person who's enjoyed a nice cigarette and the other person who's been contacted by a divine entity.
Yes, exactly.
This is going great.
And as we initiative back, yep, it can reach, and it can do so without getting into any trouble with anybody else. So, Bryce, because you're standing outside of the really dark obscurement, can I just get a perception check from you real quick?
Can definitely do so. That is a math. Hang on. That's 15.
That's good enough. So, emerging from the darkness that is like at the edge of your perception, sort of roughly around where the edge of the crater is, you see this creature emerge into the light that's being produced by the flames from Oren. The same one before, the one that you called out to, the one that you got given a glimpse of, and it lunges at you and it's to attack. But fortunately, you were able to see it coming before it got any kind of extra advantages or anything like that. Just need to roll something. Okay. So that. So it's going to make 2 attacks at you with its claws. We rolled a nat 1 on its first one. You got super lucky there.
Does it hit itself with its claws, like go to swing and disembowel itself?
It's not that inept. Had there been something else nearby, maybe it would have hit that.
Let me just double check the Dungeon Master's Guide to see if creatures accidentally hit themselves when they miss.
I don't care what the Dungeon Master's Guide says.
Damn, I was hoping for an overreach and disembowel, but...
Yeah, no. But it also missed an attack with 16, so that's that. But it is, again, full movement to get to you, so it can't run away. And it can't run away without making a save anyway.
Exactly.
That's a rather neat spell there.
He's stuck there.
Yep. A moment. Alright. Locke, you're up, buddy.
Did I hear big mama alien make a noise before it attacked my paladin friend?
Shit. Oh, hang on. Let me do a quick thing. Decide whether or not.
That's what Toby said. Heyo! I'm here all night,
what's your
ladies and
passive
gentlemen.
perception?
What's my passive?
Yeah, passive perception.
Passive's 14.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you noticed it go past, but it wasn't close enough for you to get us.
Yeah.
It moved in, it picked the gaps in between where you and R are to squeeze through.
Cool.
But you did notice it happen, and you can now see that it's there. It's not in the concealed area anymore.
Alright, I'm going to ignore this little dude and just head towards the big one.
Mm-hmm. It is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Yep.
For a 14, that's not going to hit.
Yeah. Cool. And then as I get up to there, I'm going to use my bonus action to add in a first level Thunderous Smite. And then, so that's dropping my Shield of Faith.
Yep.
And then going to attempt to attack this big boy.
Okay. You notice as you approach and start to swing that cacophony of voices builds and gets louder, and you're at disadvantage on these attacks. So now that you have attacked both things, you will have managed to put 2 and 2 together that this only occurs when you attack something that isn't one of those little fuckers. When you attack the little fuckers, the noise clears up, and you can attack normally. When you attack anything other than them, you're at disadvantage to do so. You're just too distracted as the noise builds. It seems the shriek is purposefully designed to distract you from hitting the bigger creatures.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll still rear up and try for the big one.
Little Justin Bieber's from space.
Yeah,
I need your attention at all
times.
times.
Definitely a hit.
29 to hit.
All right.
So
Wow.
he takes 13 plus 9, so 20. What was that? 21 points of damage, and needs to make a strength saving throw.
Any particular elements?
Thunder on this, so it's just 13 bludgeoning and then 9 thunder.
22, so it's down to. Oh, sorry, was it 22? Yeah. So it's down to. And a strength saving throw, you said?
Strength save, please.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, so it's fine. Doesn't get pushed or knocked prone, so it's cool.
It does scream at you and turn to full face you, like it's ignoring Bryce at this point. It is not happy. That fucking hurt it, and it's not looking good. Like the back of its spine, you heard a crack as you did it, and it is moving a bit slower than it was before.
Okay, I'm gonna pump a second level Divine Spine into my second hit. Disadvantage still.
Baby.
You don't have to call Divine Smite before you hit, you know that, right?
Oh, okay, some people do, so...
Yeah,
does flanking give me anything?
Remind me, have we, people have played, have we been doing flanking in Rogues-Light?
Didn't we
I'm
adopt the
having-
+2?
I think we might have. So yeah, +2 to hit. So what's that? A 14? Yes, that just hits. Good call.
Suck my. Yep. With the level 3
I'm-
Divine Smite.
Oh, boom. You probably didn't need that much smite, but yeah,
I did.
absolutely.
You always need that much smite.
And with a scrap, what kind of weapon are you using?
It's a little warhammer.
Warhammer. Well, how do you
No.
this beast?
Just like I'm gonna do like the Thor like hammer spin. Real quick, and then just uppercut it, and then just take like pretty much its top half just straight off.
Yeah,
Like the
cool.
Divine
It just
Fury pushing through it.
explodes and splatters both you and Bryce with black ichor.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, and then because that was so sick, I'm also gonna use my Channel of Divinity for Inspiring Smite. And
You inspire
Uh,
Justin Bieber to make better music.
yeah, sorry, my Inspiring Smite was.
I'm sorry, you're not that high
I
level
just
paladin.
totally wasted a spell on.
No, you brought it out of the darkness. This is the only
You
reason
did,
you could
like-
get this hit was because you came out
Yeah.
of the darkness.
If
So-
if it wasn't forced to do that, it was gonna jump on him from the shadows and be at advantage on all attacks and do a whole heap of psychic damage as well. So you actually probably saved his life by doing that.
Oh, can
By
we
saving
retroactively
Locke
do
life.
that instead?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Uh,
Didn't we do a
I
quick
can't-
save just before we did that? We can just quick load it and...
Yeah, Toad, if you wanna quick load and go for a worst result overall, sure, why not? So what does this inspiring smite do?
I get 2 d8 plus 6 temporary hit points that I can divide out into anyone with it. So I get like a 2d8 plus 6 pool that I can divide out to
Alright.
any of my friends in 30 feet.
Oh, I'm in
Cool,
30
so,
feet, aren't
No. So that's Oren
No.
and Bryce at this stage.
So
And you've taken no damage.
yeah, 10.
No, he's
I'm
taking
taking a page out of Lady
Oh,
Aethera's
man.
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was so cool, just myself personally, that was such a cool thing that I'm going to take all those temporary points because I
Yeah.
am in trouble.
I think that's probably a good idea.
So that's my turn.
Alright, cool. Shoot. That. Yeah. That. Then, so you killed that. That's your turn. Where are we up to? Oh, well, oh yeah, sorry. I need con saves from Bryce and Locke as well from the Ica. that
Oh,
just splattered all over
serious?
you.
Oh, I was just
Okay.
joking.
Yeah, I went with your riff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it. Yes,
And you get a +3. You get a +3 to that as well.
At disadvantage because you're got this cacophonous.
Nat 20!
Yeah, at disadvantage.
27, 8, 9, 10. Aw. That was gonna be
Oh,
30.
Yeah.
That's
You
so
should
not
you
fair.
should definitely have disadvantage for this this thing that he just made up.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
12.
Well, the disadvantage
I
comes
could have
from.
had 30.
I know. The disadvantage comes from the other little fuckers and their cacophonous wails that gives you disadvantage on all saving throws. But
I could
But-
have had 30.
because of the +3, that brings you above 10.
You're alright.
You both suffer no ill effects from the ichor. It's just icky.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's just ickery.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you no longer need to dye your hair. Now it's black already. Just keep that in there. Just do something about smell and we'll be okay.
And at that point, it is Isra's turn. Let's see if she actually does anything this time.
It's just dripping with resentment. Okay, I'll do something. Fine. You can
Hey,
see.
don't listen to me. I'm just a disembodied voice, and I'm just your conscience.
You can see just a look of disappointment in her face. She rolls her eyes and she's like, all right, I do something, but I do not do it willingly. She's going to make 2 attacks with her packed weapon longbow. First attack. Ooh, not good. 11.
At what?
At this thing.
That one, yep.
She says, "Go back to the Thunderdome." She takes her second attack.
Definitely missed.
14.
Now I did say that area was still lightly obscured to you, but its AC is incredibly low, so that is a hit.
All right, so let's do some damage.
Don't worry about rolling any damage. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I do actually.
I want to roll the
More than
damage. Don't take that away from me. Maximum damage 14.
Okay. Yep. Well done.
Well, thank you.
How do you? It's only the arrow just like straight through its eyeball. The yellow glow sort of goes out slightly before the glow in the other eyeball topples backwards, splayed, and just like into the dust. Oh, sorry. It's right on the edge there. It rolls back down into the darkness and vanishes into a bit that you can't see through, and is quite dead.
Alright, well, after killing that creature, she is just going to move. She'll move a little bit closer.
Of course, she'll think she did everything to kill that creature, I'm guessing.
Absolutely, she did. It died when she hit it with her arrow. That means she did all the work. And she is going to move just to there, just because I want to keep things a little bit interesting. And that will be the end of her turn. 2 attacks, keeping it simple.
Oren sees the big multi-clawed thing keel over dead, and he turns to the little one and laughs. "Oh, you're in for it now, you wee bastards." Roll for the orange guy. 24.
What? Oh, yeah, hitting, yep. That's it.
Yep. So just drives the quarterstaff straight into his skull.
Yep. 6 damage.
Yep, and then flicks the back end of it around to get him under the chin with a second hit.
Yep. Oof, yeah, that's a hit. And that'll do it with that one. He's the second one. Did you say it whips around to like the first one goes up and the second one comes across?
Yep.
That one that comes across just like twists his head and it just like keeps twisting and like his neck snaps.
Yep, and as I spin around, I bring up my leg and I'll kick the blue guy in the head with my unarmed strike.
Yep, sweet. That's a hit. Most definitely. 5. Yep, cool. That kind of just, he manages to sort of like get his leg kind of in the way. Like you kick into his knee a little bit, and he like, and readjust himself. Do whatever comes next.
Yep.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
All right. So it's at this point that you notice, all of you notice, pulse of light. The same purple color as that. Well, it's not really light. Like it's a pulse of purple energy, much like the swirling mist that you can't see through, but it's translucent and flashes out past all of you. As it does, just need to grab the right color.
This must be Big Boss. This must be Tina Turner.
The sphere grows and reaches out to here. Yeah, it half encompasses your spectre, and you can still, if you haven't, do you have telepathic link with your spectre at all, or is it visual and verbal communication?
I believe you'll have to give me 1 moment to double check that. Okay. So the accursed spectre, you slay a humanoid, cause the spirit to rise, the spectre that gains blah 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 blah. It obeys verbal commands, so no telepathic link, I don't believe.
Okay, so
you must speak.
You notice that it is now partially consumed in the purple smoke, energy swirling weird mass, and I need it to You can still see the back of it, but it's otherwise look fuck. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ain't no
please.
mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low. What? I'm not sure if
Actually,
I'm saying the right words here.
Never mind. Because it's immune to necrotic damage. So you can see it kind of trying to, like, you can see this purple stuff trying to eat away at the form of this spectre, and it's just not really working. So that's fine. You're not quite in it, but it's come right up to your face, Oren, and you can no longer see the guy with the blue circle around him. Like, he's been consumed by it as well. So you can no longer see him. No one can. I won't hide him because you know that he's there. But if you don't move him back, like if you move him into it, you won't be able to see him anymore. And that's that. Right, and then let me see. Yep, that's how that's gonna go. We'll get this guy. That's all good. Oh no, hang on. Sorry.
Just to answer your question,
Right.
Frost, yeah, I always do that. In fact, sometimes I try and move the map on the on Streamlabs itself, as opposed to moving the map on the on above VTT. So you can't see me doing that, but it does happen. So who knows a good Tina Turner song? Who can bang out Tina Turner classic? Come try it. You look like a Tina Turner fan.
I know that she was in the Mad Max film.
Yes, someone got my my reference
All right.
to old school movies.
Does an 18 hit you?
Me?
Yes, you.
No.
No?
No.
God damn it.
He's a fast boy.
We're all buff.
Alright, so it's like, at the moment, all you can really notice is that the two purple, massive, translucent arms come swinging out of this, this obscuring purple, smoky stuff, and try and hit you, but you...
I will
Yeah.
use my reaction to make those giant purple arms hit the yellow dude to my side instead.
Crucial. Okay. 1 second, let me roll some things.
Can't wait to see what happens.
Why
to
do
this
I get
guy.
the feeling
And
that's gonna
there's
hurt?
no save, I can't do anything about this.
No, I use my reaction to cause that attack to hit one creature of my choice other than the attacker. So I choose that it hits the yellow dude. I stagger out of the way, giggling, as the claw just comes down on the
I'm gonna check something. Alright, yeah.
creepy goblin.
Alright, and so these attacks do in fact land, like they just both redirect me and just go smash into the face of this thing, and this thing just like clunk. It's still standing, but it's kind of just like a little bit dazed, like not to the point where it wouldn't react if something happened to it, but it's like just taking a minute. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Why did you just hit me? Like what? Ow.
Finish
It
him.
was crying. Yeah, that hurt it a lot. But otherwise, you don't know what the fuck's going on. The Warg's turn. I guess you still haven't given any instructions?
He's just growling. He's just looking around growling.
Okay.
Isra pulls out that little silver box that she had earlier and offers a cigarette to the warg.
It's like got hind legs and just.
It's good for health. It calms you down. You don't need to be growling all the time. You can be. It's okay. You sit. You're a good boy.
Okay. You notice, Oren, another couple of little, well, so not a couple, but you notice the head of that little dude that disappeared into the purple cloud sort of like come out and lunge, but yeah, step back out of the way as that, and then the head disappears back into the haze.
Oh, it's like a fun game of
Guy's
whack-a-mole.
still there. You just can't see him. Because he's completely enshrouded by this stuff. Next we have the Spectre Spectre of Mr. Timmy.
All right.
His turn. He cannot see through this either.
Okay. That makes for an interesting situation. Timmy's just gonna fly into a flanking position. So that's 40 feet away, but I imagine he can move down on an angle to get himself in range. Does this work for you?
Yes. At what rate is he doing so? Like in a straight angle?
Yeah, I imagine so. From where he was, straight across to there.
Okay. What's his AC?
It is 16, I believe is what we agreed upon.
He is going to take. I'm just waiting for dice to get. Hang on, I can do some math. 13 bludgeoning damage from an unknown source as he flies over that area.
All right, so I'm assuming that is magical for the purposes of bypassing damage resistance or immunity or resistance. Sorry.
Have a look. No, it is not.
All right, so half damage. What was the damage again?
It was 13 total, so you can take 6. And Timmy can take 6.
6 points of damage. All right, so we go down to that many. Like that. Then we need to make an attack with a little bit of a flank bone, as they like to call it. Alright. Timmy just floats his way over there. You see something like lash out and it brushes up against him, and some of his like ethereal form just sort of whiffs away like a cloud with a plane flying through it. You just see it like swirl away, but Timmy's unfazed and he moves past Oren, and you can hear that as he goes by. And Oren, now you can see that like his neck is just scarred. Like you can see this ethereal scar just on his neck. And Timmy floats down behind this creature, takes an attack with a 19, 23 to hit. Good damage. 15 points of necrotic damage.
You only actually inflict 4 because that's all he has left.
Okay. Yep, okay, there you go. And just for shits and giggles, he reaches down inside of this creature. You can see his hands go into its skull, and there's like you can see this creature's eyes go wide, as like the Nazi from the end of that one Indiana Jones movie. He just goes. And you can see the life
sucked out of him, right?
Just the life getting sucked out of him, and sort of Timmy pulls his hands out. And the creature like crumples down to the ground like a empty potato sack, and you see Timmy pull out another one of his ethereal cigarettes and sort of try and start lighting it up again.
Notice that Timmy would notice, and anyone closer would notice that shriek has sort of dulled down a little bit from before. It's still there though. But when you strike that, when Timmy strikes that thing down, everyone can hear a bellowing howl coming from right next to Oren, somewhere in the purple misty stuff, just like a deep bellowing, like it'll be like, you pay for that. It's like deep and bellowing and slow.
Deep and bellowing and slow. That's how people describe me. Alright, it's the end of Timmy's turn.
End of Timmy's turn. Next up we have dead guy, delete. That's dead guy, delete. Alright, let's try him over here. And he's going to... yes. We're not quite yet. Just enough there. It can do this once. Fine. Timmy's AC was 16, did we say?
Yes.
Alright, so out of the purple swirly stuff emerges another one of these creatures, and tries to take a bite at Timmy, but just misses. Probably goes through his leg instead of actually managing to latch hold of it. But because he's on the borderline, he can, now that he's revealed himself, he's still sort of standing just outside. He hasn't had the nous back up. It's his turn, and we come to Bryce.
Stupendous. So
What did you just call me?
I guess I said stupendous. I used a big word.
Oh, don't do that. You know that
Yeah.
confuses me.
So I guess I'm just gonna go and attack the only thing that's attackable.
Orange.
Yeah, and I used 20 feet to... Yes, exactly. No. I'm gonna run over and... Is he in the cloud right now?
Which one?
The purple one?
No. Oh, he's just on the edge of it, so you can see it. But, like...
Okay,
only
so
the
I
front
can
half
hit
of
it with my long
Yep.
sword.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Amazing. So I'm gonna take a thwack at it if you don't mind too terribly.
As you go to swing at it, that cackling, even though it has diminished, you notice that it completely clears while you're trying to swing at this monster. It's just gone.
So I'm fine, no
Acting
disadvantage?
like normal. Yep, no disadvantage.
Oh, terrific. I got a 21.
That's a hit.
Terrific. And can I hit again? Oh, well, I'll add up damage for this and then we'll...
Yeah.
So that one... that is a 3. That is a 6. And then this one... Oh, 9. I'm rolling 10s, not 8s. Ignore that roll. That was a mistake. Still got max damage.
Hey,
So
nice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're gonna schmack a spell on there. We'll go radiant damage. Why not? What were we at? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24?
Okay.
That's one hit.
Have a good.
Can I thwack it again?
Oh, wow.
We've got six from your longsword.
So 6 from the
8,
longsword,
14,
8,
and then 6.
and then 6. 20.
20. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. So, yeah, it did not like that. And did you say you wanted to thwack it again?
Yes.
Go right ahead. Have a swing.
Yay! I like thwacking things. That is a 26.
Yeah.
Oh, natural
critical
20.
hit.
It's dead. Critical hit.
It's
critical
definitely
hit,
dead. Do you want to roll the damage,
critical,
or do you just
critical
want to?
hit.
No, I don't really want to roll damage because I don't want to use any spells. But
Flat.
you know, I'll
That's
just
flat. It's enough. It's dead.
amazing, stupendous. Takes one
Head
look at the
clean
sword
off
and
with that
dies.
second strike, just like as head just goes toppling back into the darkness, and his body crumples in there and disappears.
Yay!
Yeah.
And as my bonus action, I'd like to command my steed.
You're
So
right.
I'm going
Do
to
what?
send it over to Azira, and offer Azira a leaker to ride to shoot from, if she'd like.
You want Isra to get on your shiny Pegasus horse.
If you'd like. I mean, it's an offer. You're a ranged attacker. It's got 95 feet of height. Keeps you out of danger, but it also keeps you in the fight, which I think is a fair compromise. She'll just sort of send a leaker over there and she'll be like, you can use the horse if you want. I'd recommend it. I take that back. I would like if you would use the horse.
Oh.
You know, you can shoot things from really high. Nay.
I
Please.
tell you what, I think about it. Sure. No, look, I appreciate the thought. It's very nice.
Okay.
She said,
But yeah.
her voice dripping with sarcasm.
That's it.
At this point, can I get perception checks from Isra and from, please, Toby?
perception check. Here we go. Let's have a look at that. Where are you?
Just a 13 for me.
Oh, there we go. 19.
Okay, excellent. So, you will notice, Sven, Isra, sort of behind you and to your right. I'm assuming you're facing the other guys. Behind you and to the west, you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. Not a flash, but again, a pulse of this purple energy. And then another of those creatures, of the larger six-armed variety that you saw before, emerges from seemingly nowhere and lunges at the walk.
Oh.
And 6 attacks. These were almost going all on Isra, but I rolled fair because they were both about as close to it as each other. So,
Okay.
yes. So flurry of claws. Now, the first one of these is going to be at advantage because the walk didn't roll high enough on its perception to notice it coming, but I'm going to say it will be aware from that first attack onwards.
Okay, cool.
So, and there's no sneak attack or anything, it's just advantage on the first attack roll. 24 to hit, which I'm assuming will.
It's
For 10 damage, 10 slashing damage, and 11 psychic damage.
Yep.
So 21 all up. There. Just going to roll them all up. A miss. That's it. This one is. So, what was your AC on it?
15,
Yep.
yeah.
2 hits. 3 hits. Yep, only 3 hits. Or 3 more hits.
Yep.
None of these were advantage, so it's another 9 plus 7, so that's 16 plus 9, so 25 slashing damage, no suck time.
So be still up.
Then it is going to move. away
Just
without
quickly,
breaking it back.
thank you very much, Dice Wranglers, for the raid. Welcome to Tales from the Rogues-Light Tavern, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition roguelike dungeon crawl. Well, generally speaking, it's a dungeon crawl. Now we're doing something a little bit
It's a
different.
meat grinder this evening.
It's a meat grinder, as the
Yeah.
DM described it, and it's living up to its name so far. Of course, my character.
So this
Oh,
guy's
neat.
going to use the remainder of its attack of opportunity provocable movement to dash across from the walk now and get up in Isra's face, ready to fuck with her on its next turn. That is that, and then that one's dead. Locke, you're up next, buddy.
Alrighty. I am going to just kind of yell out and be like, companions, get away from the purple! And I will back up. Let's go. Let's go. Can't get there with 30 feet, so let's go to here. And then I will, as my action, throw a first level guiding bolt at the one 6-arm thing that's just appeared.
That's standing next to Isra. It
Yes,
just fucked up your walk a minute ago.
Correct.
that'll
for
hit it.
D20. Fantastic. Nice. 17 radiant damage.
Oh, nice hit. And then it had guiding bolt advantage on the thingy, so I'm going to put an advantage token on it, so whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Nice. And then as my
Guiding
bonus
bolt.
action, I'm going to point my hammer at the same 6-arm creature, and then in Orcish say attack to my warg.
Okay, yep.
Click, and that's me.
Why is the Pegasus moving?
She
Because I
did
forgot
say.
it moved before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I was just
cool.
fixing it. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Excellent. And is that
Not
that
planning
is,
a surprise attack or anything.
That's me.
Okay. Yep. All right, Isra, your turn. You've got a 6-armed monstrosity in your face, looking like it's about ready to try and eat you.
Really, darling, don't you think you're just overcompensating a little bit with the arms? She says, and she holds her hands up, and you just see instantaneously this just black void where Isra, this creature, Alika, and I even think that, yes, Lokgar just vanished from sight. Whew! Gone.
So is this what are we casting here?
So Isra is casting the darkness spell.
Darkness. So we'll put an aura on Isra. What's the range on darkness? It's 15 feet, isn't it?
15 feet radius, yes. So I'll just
15 radius.
whack that in
so
the old
I'm-
game log
yeah.
for you to see. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. The darkness
Assume you
spreads
cast it
around
on
corners. She's casting it actually on something that she's wearing, so I just use her ring essentially as that.
Yeah.
Yep. So boom, gone. And what else does she want to do?
Anything in that grey sphere, because that is 15 feet radius.
Then
The
she
squares are 10 feet each.
will move, I suppose. 10 feet over there. You just see this just black ball of absolute lack of light. Just there's no light there at all. You just see it like move from left to right, and I imagine it's like even difficult to tell how far away this thing is from you because there's no light reflecting off it at all. It's just like a void of nothingness. She moves over to there, and that will be the end of her turn this turn.
Okay. Oren, you're up.
Yep. Oren will take the disengage action and run to there.
Yep. Bringing
That's
your
my turn.
light over, and so your is a produce flame cantrip, correct?
Yeah, so it's
Now,
not
does this-
as high level as darkness.
No, but does it count as magical light or as regular firelight?
It's magical light. Oh, it's light from a magical spell.
Yeah, so Sven, what do you like? Darkness and magical light. Magical light's the only thing that penetrates darkness under ordinary circumstances, yeah?
What's the level of the spell?
In this, it's a
it's
cantrip,
based
so
on
darkness
level.
over is a higher level.
Yeah.
Darkness overrides anything that's not higher than its
Okay.
Second
yeah,
level.
sweet. Alright, so as you approach the sphere of darkness, you'll notice that it's again encroaching on your light in a similar fashion as the purple sphere was before.
Yeah.
But otherwise can see as normal. So you can't see the creature that is standing there next to Isra. You can't see Isra. You can see about half of the Pegasus.
Oh, actually, can I retroactively fling with produce flame? I can fling it. Can I make a ranged spell attack with it, throwing it at the Starspawn Mangler instead?
Oh fuck! Its name's on there. It shouldn't be. Now you know.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that is though.
That was my bad.
But we don't know its actual name. Like, could be Kevin,
Yeah.
could be
Yeah,
So-
well, its name's Bruce.
Frank.
You can't see it.
As
Spielberg.
Like it's enshrouded in the darkness spell that Isra has cast. So I will allow you to, because you can probably remember it was there from when she cast darkness, and it hasn't moved yet.
I imagine
you
it'll
can
function pretty
roughly
similarly
guess
to
where it is.
invisibility, in which case, if it hides, you won't be able to target it anymore, but it hasn't hidden
Yeah.
yet, so you can still make an attack, but with disadvantage.
Yeah.
But with a straight roll,
Thank
with
you.
a guiding bolt.
Yes. In fact, yes, exactly. So bingo, bango, straight roll on a throw for that. Yes, go for it.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, it certainly
He
does.
said, with sarcasm.
13 flame damage.
That's a bit brutal. Now, does it set things on fire?
Produce flame? No, it doesn't. But it does make my hair go out. So I'll remove my auras.
Yep. Excellent. Go. Alright, anything else, or is that...
That is my turn.
Okay. Bryce, can you make a perception check, please?
I certainly can. Let's see. 8, 9. That is a 10. I'm not seeing anything.
Good.
Sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear anything.
I said no worries, and I'm just rolling some dice.
That's always a good sign
Okay,
when the DM says.
does a 28 hit you?
Damn straight it does.
Get out.
Is it a
Okay.
crit or is
Is
it
it-
normal?
Nah, it's normal. Does a 28 hit you twice? Is in 2 28s?
Damn straight it does. Yes,
Cool.
it sure does.
Cool.
So
For you,
we know
maybe?
at least has a +9 to its hit. So there's a little bit of above the table information for you. Whatever it is.
You take 27 bludgeoning damage and 10 psychic damage as these two translucent purple fists, like quite large translucent purple fists, come swinging out of that purple cloud and smash against your armor, maybe even denting it a little bit and knocking you around quite severely. And then the sort of like it reverberates and gets into your, like through your skin and into your head, and just like you just hear this wailing inside your head for a couple of seconds.
Damage.
Hey?
30 damage.
37 in total.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, 10
That's
of it
mean.
was psychic and 27 of it was bludgeoning.
Don't worry, you're a paladin.
Oh,
Just
that
touch
was
yourself.
Mm.
mean.
Yeah, like just
When I
thing,
take
what-
37 points of damage, I touch myself.
Exactly.
That's how the song goes. Right?
Exactly.
exactly.
Now,
Sounds about right.
if
Verbatim.
this thing has any bonus actions, no, it does not. Fortunately for you.
Yeah,
So
thank God.
and again, those arms just disappear back into the purple. But you can see that they came from south of.
I feel like that activates boss battle music.
Yes, like to learn.
So this way.
Yes, that way.
It came from that
Yes,
way.
directly
Okay, yeah.
below your token. Yes.
Amazing. I had to do never eat soggy wheat bix for a hot
Yeah.
second, but
Fair.
yeah.
All right. It is now the Warg's turn, who just took some significant fucking claws to the tush a moment ago.
He did. He in my mind is going to snarl and then like sprint forward, and this big darkness is going to erupt in front of him. He's going to pump the brakes, and then look at the darkness, look at me, look at the darkness again, and then look at me, and then kind of just stand there and growl. And he's going to hold his attack until he sees that ghost thing I told him to attack.
Okay.
Because he can't see shit. Doesn't know what that is, so he's
Excellent,
going
okay.
to stand there holding. That's it.
And that's him. All right. Cool. Move things along. Where are this guy? Yep. Cool. So Bryce, you get another one. Grey guys emerges, like jumps out of the purple, and tries to take a chunk out of your thigh. Hey.
Delightful.
Yes, he is rather delightful.
Yes.
Delightfully hungry for paladin.
Yeah. Who
Sounds
isn't?
like-
We've got
'Cause
plenty of
Bryce
that.
is a snack.
Yep.
So-
But he rolled a 5
Don't objectify your
shit.
character, right?
whatsoever.
I'm hyping her up. She's a snack. She's a queen.
Okay.
She's an icon.
And an 8, even at advantage. you're gonna notice like the head of one pop out of the purple, sort of close to where those fists came from, and like try and bite at you, but doesn't even get close. And then it is Timmy's go.
Timmy does as Timmy does. He's going to float around to the other side over there. Does he provoke some type of attack of opportunity? You know what? He's not going to float around you. In fact, Bryce, Timmy turns around and floats straight through you. And you can feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as this ghostly 13-year-old boy just floats through you.
Yes, he's going to provoke 2 attack opportunity.
You can take it.
One from Mysterious Large Purple Arm. What's his AC? 16, yeah? So that's a miss. Oh, wait. No, he can't see the fucking thing, so it gets to try again.
Where does Thanos the Mist sit on the initiative tracker?
Somewhere. Before the wall and after
Somewhere?
Iron. 22 to
Okay.
hit Timmy.
Miss.
That is not a miss.
Damn it.
Or...
Can I roll deception?
Oh, sorry. Yes, now you can roll perception.
No, deception. Oh, natural 1.
Deception. Oh, no, yeah. Timmy takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Is that the same as before?
What do you mean?
Halved?
Oh, yes. So 4. And then...
He'll live forever. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. Ha!
15 doesn't hit him, so the other one, like, don't manage to do anything either. Anything else for Timmy? I imagine that's just your movement. You're still going to do something now?
Yeah, he's going to make an attack. He's going to tip his hat to whatever it is that just tried to attack him. And then he's going to make his attack on this little creature thing. That's going to be a hit with a 20 for 11 points of necrotic damage. Still alive?
It sucked.
Yes, is it still alive? Sorry.
Yes, it is.
It is? Alright, then it needs to make a constitution saving throw.
Does.
Not that it matters unless it's going to get healed, but if it fails, it's a DC 10. If it fails, its maximum hit points is reduced by that. So, okay, pass. No problem.
Okay.
End of Timmy's turn.
End of Timmy's turn. Okay. Next we have Bryce. You're up. It is your turn now.
Sweet. So I guess this is a little out of order, but can I use my action to bring the Pegasus over?
It's a bonus action to command your Pegasus, and it can... handling it a little bit differently to Toby's. I shouldn't be, but... now you've dismounted it. It should get its own initiative to do that. You just have to command it. So let me give it an add to combat tracker. Where's it coming up? Its initiative is actually well before yours, so yes, you can command it with your bonus action on this turn, and it will...
Hear me out. I'm gonna use the second one of these tonight.
Okay.
So, what I want is for what size are these creatures?
Which ones?
Small.
The goth-looking ones.
Yeah,
They're small.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous.
Twisted
That's
by
exactly
Star
what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, gnomes.
So, I would like Alika to fly over, pick one up, take it up the 4 feet, and then drop it.
Pick it up with what?
The back of its pants. By its teeth. It's a horse. It's got a jaw. And it is smaller than it. So it should be grappling at advantage.
Look, you can... How high up in the air is it? Because it's still saying 60
At
feet,
the moment
but-
it's on the ground.
Oh.
At the moment
okay.
it's on the ground.
You
He's
can-
on the ground.
You can get to it with 40... if you on the closest one, the one that's like next to Bryce currently, you can reach it with 40 feet of movement. You can attempt to grapple it. If you succeed, I will let you lift up 20 feet and drop it from 20 feet up.
Amazing.
That will be your bonus action for Bryce to command it to do that, and then Bryce still has an action. But if you want to do the drop first, you might make it.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I will bring Alika over. I will attempt to grapple. Just gotta find it.
So contested athletic, I do believe.
So he doesn't have athletics. Can I just roll a strength?
Just roll straight strength.
Sweet.
You're not gonna need to roll very high.
Did that do it? Oh.
You gotta click on
it's not rolling.
Click on the little white bit under strength.
I'm clicking on it. It won't roll.
Okay, I will do it for you. There we go.
That's alright. I can.
Okay, so Alika rolled an 8.
9, 10, 11.
There's Alika's score.
It's got an 11 because it's got a +3 for me as well.
Okay, yep. So, and then this is what little guy Starspawn grew. So, definitely managed to pick it up. And up you go 20 feet and then let go, I assume?
If I give you Bryce's action, can you
Okay, what do you want to do?
Further?
What do you want to do?
If I surrender Bryce's action, will you let it go up the full 95 feet and then it takes the full 95 feet of full damage?
Bryce is using her action to command it to command Alika to dash?
Yep.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay.
So that's
Sweet,
another 60 feet or 90 feet up. Fuck.
Yep. And then skadoosh.
Alright.
Skadoosh.
Rolling. Oh.
This is well thought out.
Okay,
I should just kill all the things this way.
Okay, great. This thing had a total of 30 hits. It had 19 left. You just inflicted 42 fall damage. Not only is it dead, it hits the ground and just explodes into a black mist. And it's so fine that you don't even make a con check to see if it fucks you up. That thing is like, it's so dead that it's gone. Well done. And then Horsey.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you don't step on
90 feet, yeah.
Amazing. And then I'm going to use Bryce's movement to get. Oh, will I get an attack of opportunity from Deodorized Thanos?
I don't know, will you?
I mean, let's have a look. See with the magic ruler. Yes, I will. Okay, I'll just stay where I am. I don't have any other. I used all the horse's movement. I have no other option.
Okay, excellent. Well then,
this was a mistake.
At the beginning of the next turn, what we have now identified as the Starspawn Mangler, because of my sloppy management of VTT.
Come on, pull yourself together, Mark.
Yes, hush. Well, you're lucky it doesn't get its flurry of claws back. So it is just going to make 2 claw attacks against Israel. 15 to hit on the first one.
Can it see in the dark?
Oh, can it see in the dark? Yes.
Magical darkness.
Dark vision.
It's not going to cut it.
Gonna cut it. Alright, at disadvantage. 9, so that's not gonna hit. And then second attack, also at disadvantage. Oh, you lucky bastard.
Luck.
Yep. Doesn't hit. Just need to check something. Okay, that's only on that move. Alright, so it is now going to seemingly fade from sight.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
You don't hear any movement, it just seems to like fade into the darkness.
Alright. fading into the darkness. I like it.
And then it is Locke's turn.
Sweet. To make a perception check, is that an action or a bonus action? I'll look around to see if there's any more around, because that one snuck up on us. Just do a quick scan to see if there's any more.
I'll let you do that as a bonus.
Lovely. Yeah, I'll just do a quick scan to see if there's any ones around. Ugh, great. It's 10.
Look. No. You can't see anything.
Cool. And then with my action, I'm going to give myself 20 of my 30 lay on hands.
Yep.
And then that's me.
Alright. I like it. Israel, your turn.
Alright, so the creature's seemingly disappeared from in front of her.
Seemingly.
That's alright. She is going to... Sorry?
Make a perception check.
Oh, perception check. Yeah, okay. I can do that for sure. One perception check coming up for you. So it's going to be 12?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it's gone.
Okay, then as an action, she is just going to change her packed weapon from her longbow into her long sword. And she just flicks her hand out, and the bow suddenly just changes into the form of a long, slender blade of just absolute pure darkness that no one can see. And then she's just going to stay right there.
Is that her action or a bonus action to do that?
That's her action.
Okay. I'll let you, with that, hold a single attack.
Well, she'll try and I just swing her sword where the thing was, I suppose. There's not really much else.
I was going to say, you can, if you want to hold one for if anything has a crack at you, you can have a crack back at it at the same time, kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely! I'd love to do that. Yeah, if something aggressive pops up near here, she'll swing back.
Excellent. Aaron, your turn.
Aaron will walk over to the warg, make some soothing sounds, and feed it a healing potion.
Caw,
Okay.
caw.
Can I get an animal handling check from you, please?
Oh,
Yeah, see, you did make bird sounds at it.
Look, it is going to allow you to feed it the healing potion, but not before nipping at your fingers a little bit, and you take 2 piercing damage.
alright.
Non-magical, ordinary damage. So if you have resistance, it'll be halved.
No, I don't have anything tricky like that. So 2d4 plus 2. Oh, what the heck?
Okay, now.
1 second, VTT just had a little moment.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes, please.
2d4, which is, I'm afraid, only a 3, but then what was it, plus 2?
Yep.
So that's 5, so it'll go back up to 31. It helps a little bit.
That's my turn.
Look, you spent your entire action to do that?
Well, there's no enemies.
Yeah. I like to run it so that if you spend your entire action to carefully administer the potion, be it to yourself or somebody else, you can actually just do the maximum amount. So
Alright.
10.
Awesome.
Another
5.
and that's spending your entire action. If you spend your bonus, you can spend your bonus action to do the same, and you'll roll for the amount.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Alright, so that's your turn then?
Yep.
Alright. Well then, since somebody didn't move, roll some dice.
Oh god, here we go.
What we got?
This is not gonna end well.
26.
On me or the Pegasus?
Yeah, on Bryce.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
18. I'm guessing this doesn't.
No. God, I should have been a barbarian. No, it does not.
16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that
not
it?
too bad at all. Yeah, from that one, the two fish swing out. One of them goes, you know, a little bit high above your head, and the other one just swings down and smashes you right in the solar plexus, sort of knocking the wind out of you a bit. For a big whopping amount of damage. And that is the end of its turn. It is what would now be your Pegasus's turn. Now I'm saying that the turn you just had with it was its previous turn. So it is now its turn, but you can't really command it to do anything, but it can move and take the dodge action.
I mean, obviously I don't want it anywhere near that. So I'll get it to move.
Yeah, if you want to get it to move another 90 feet in the air, for instance, or not quite that far because it's already 90 feet above you.
I mean, it's already 95 feet in the air. I don't really think that thing's got that much reach on it. So I'll just send it like
probably not
over here,
all right,
where our friends are, and then it'll land.
So that's 40 feet, and then it'll land. Can't get all the way down. I'll let it come down to like 30 feet.
Sweet.
Sweet. So yeah, it's okay. It's out of the way. It did not take any attacks of opportunity because there was nothing next to it. And if it takes the dodge action, is dodge it? Anything attacking it has disadvantage. Is that correct, Sven?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's correct. If they're dodging, disadvantage on the attack.
All right. So it can dodge as its action without taking commands. And then it is Wolf's turn.
So he's just doing like the dog prowl back and forth, just staring into this darkness, holding its action to see if that thing comes out.
Yep. No worries. Next we have this one. Going to do its thing, which is this thing. Nope. Little guy lashes out of the darkness again, Bryce, to try and have another crack out of you.
Oh, God.
And as it does, it kind of steps forward and it's no longer hidden, but it missed when it did the thing.
You need to get away from this
it is
darkness.
Right, now it is
I
Timmy's
can't move because then it'll hit me.
Disengage.
done it before. Yeah,
It's hitting you
disengage.
regardless.
Yeah, it's hitting you anyway.
I should have moved before when I had more hit points.
Disengage action is a thing.
So
Yeah,
it's
but then I'm out of the fight.
Timmy's turn.
Yes, Timmy's turn.
Timmy looks at you as if to say, look, this is how you do it. And he's going to use the disengage action and float over there.
Excellent.
He gives you a little wave as he floats backwards. That's the end of his turn. That's all he's going to do.
Alright, Bryce, you're up.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I'm gonna disengage.
Oh, you don't have to. You can stay engaged if you want to.
And die. Yeah, she's a little bit squishy at the moment.
That's what happened to
I'm
me.
gonna
I stayed
disengage.
engaged and died on the inside.
I'm gonna use my that happened and it didn't. 30 feet to be over here with Alika.
Yep. And you're doing anything else?
Delightful. That's like all I can do. I can't really attack anything because I disengaged. Disengaged.
You don't really have any
Disengaged.
bonus actions or anything, do you?
I mean, I could command Alika, but to do what?
I don't know. There's a little groove fellow not in the darkness anymore that you could have him smack in the face.
Oh, so I can use Alika's action now?
Yeah, like you can bonus action
Yeah.
command her to do something.
Oh, delightful! Can I drop him again?
No, you can bonus action command her to do something and she will do it on her next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. I just
So
want
you-
to see
you
if we
command her
can.
to like, and it can be vague, so you can command her to like attack the nearest thing that she can reach in that manner.
Right. Well, I think we're gonna go for the old stop and drop again,
All right.
if that's okay, on her action. His action. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yes, absolutely. That's fine. So long as it's within range. Remember, you're 30 feet in
It
the air,
is.
so you'll only be able to go probably 60 feet from where you are. If the thing is on the
Ooh.
ground.
I see.
But that means, as it is, you can reach that group. It's only 50 feet away, but you'll only be able to take it 10 feet up.
Can I use my action to tell it to dash again and then drop it again?
If you're going to sacrifice your... Oh, you've already used your action this turn, so no.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave it for now.
You know, it
'cause
might
10
come
feet's
closer, who
gonna do
knows?
nothing.
Like, but if it comes closer, you get more feet up. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool, that's it then?
Mhm.
Alright. Next. Sven,
Yes, that's
I
me.
need you to roll an attack roll for me, buddy.
Oh, yeah, okay, fun. That's fun.
As this thing just appears out of the space that it disappeared from before and prepares to attack you again. You will get your attack just as it does, so sort of at the same time.
Right, so a 26 to hit for... oh yeah, she's attacking with two hands. 14 points of damage. With my packed weapon. Packed longsword.
No worries.
Two-handed swing.
Oh,
Whacks.
Jesus. Okay. Does a 16 or a 25 hit you?
A 16
They're both,
does...
they're both the same swing.
Oh, give me... Was that my react? I took my reaction to make that swing, didn't I?
Yeah, yes, because it was counted as a held action.
Then, yeah, that is going to be a hit. Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway.
Excellent. Yeah, that would be... Oh, why is this not scrolling down now? That...
And obviously you're
Okay.
remembering to roll with disadvantage. Obviously.
Oh, that would make it a flat roll. So did the 16 hit you?
No.
No? Okay, never mind then.
I hate to do it to you, man. You do it to
Fucking
me.
darkness. Yeah, I know, I would. Oh, dude, I love this darkness trick. It's such a pain in the ass. But it's very effective. Alright, so with that, it didn't hit. Bonus action from your crew again. Perception check, please.
Alright, perception check this time around. Hopefully I can get something a little bit better. No. Natural 2.
Good enough.
four.
It vanishes from sight, and it is now Locke's turn.
Love how this thing can hide in plain sight.
Yeah, I'm going to just... why not? I'm going to chug a healing potion. Not much is going on at the moment. So I'm just going to pull that away.
Everyone's sort of just gathered around the darkness,
Yeah.
not knowing what to do. I love it.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Yes. Gather around the darkness.
Well, I mean, we saw how Bryce handled deodorized Thanos. Do we really want to go and tangle with that again?
That's not right. Yes, it is. Sorry. Plus 8. Wait. And then... I just did a bonus action to pop that, and then for my action, I'll just do another look around and see if there's any more sneaking up around or any more coming around
Yep.
to join in the fun. Crap again, it's a 10 again.
Yeah, you don't see anything around, but what you do see if you glance over your shoulder is another pulse of that purple energy, and the sphere expands again.
Well, then I'll use, as they're expanding, I'll use my movement to just back it on up, Gary.
So it's now expanded to the edge of what that original 60 foot was, and then obviously that guy vanishes. Wait, dead ones.
Head
I
over
want to touch
this
it.
way. You go 30 feet this way. And then just, yeah, and my movement. That's me there.
Yep.
Sweet, that's all it's sweet.
Kill. Israel, your turn. Perception check, please.
Perception check. Alright. Here we go. Perception check. Come on. Give me something good here. A 9.
Yeah, never mind. Let's proceed.
Ah, hang on. Are you within 10 feet of me?
No, it's on saving throws. It's only on saving throws
Yeah.
that have an effect. Oh, checks.
Oh, that's annoying.
Let's see what I've got here. You know what? She is going to take a step back over to there.
Huh? Does a 23 hit you?
As this creature goes to hit her, it bounces off a shield of darkness which surrounds her. So no, it does not hit her.
So you use the shield spell?
As I
that
use
what
my
happens?
reaction for the shield spell. Yep.
Excellent.
I imagine
And
that.
as it does that, you can now see it.
Ah, there you are. And she takes a step forward
Cheeky.
and makes 2 attacks.
Excellent.
All right.
Well
so
played.
first
Tried
one
to out darkness hide the darkness monster.
is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So first one is, oh no, sorry, wrong one. Negate that one. It's this
Okay.
one. So 7 points of damage. Second one.
Yep.
Damn. 14.
Yep.
That's it. All right.
So, yep.
4. Come on. Only 9 points of damage for the second hit.
Yep. Cool. It's still a decent chunk. It's you know, he's paying attention. That's for sure.
So I've used my reaction. I've used my action. I did cast a spell. This is interesting. No, I'm going to save that for later. She's taken 10 feet of movement so far. It's already taken its attack of opportunity, so she's going to use 20 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. And all of a sudden, this sphere of darkness just starts drifting off to one side. And you can all of a sudden see this creature. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not cheating here, because I know that the darkness is
If
constant.
you cast it on your clothes, oh yeah, you need to roll one check if you've taken damage, but I don't think you have
I'm
you?
just having a look at the shield spell.
Shield, you should be fine.
It's fine. Yep.
concentration.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this sphere of absolute darkness just starts shifting off to one side, and now this creature is in full view of everyone else.
It is. It is indeed.
That's the end of her turn. She's moved. Reaction.
Yep. All right, Aaron.
Yep, Aaron
Immediately.
flings himself.
Yep. He's waiting.
Pounce on it.
22 to hit for 13 for the first hit.
Checking something. Yeah. Good. 22 to hit is a hit, yes.
17 for the second.
Yes, also a hit. So 13 damage on the first. 6, so 19 total.
And we'll go flurry of blows.
That'll also hit.
And I'll stunning strike with that one.
Oh, so what do I get a save?
Yeah, 16 con.
Con. Hey, he's proficient with those. Didn't help. He is now stunned.
Sweet. So in my second of my unarmed strikes, I'll have advantage.
It is over. Go home. You're drunk.
Oh no!
It still hits.
Still
It
hits.
still hits. Oh, fantastic.
I thought that these things are AC 14.
For another 6.
Alright. So it's not very happy, but you wouldn't be able to tell because it's kind of just standing there, just like spinning a little bit after you haven't bashed it upside the head so many times. Not very happy. Is that it? End of your turn?
I will use my extra 10 feet of movement to move around to his other side.
Uh-huh. Excellent.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay, well,
Come on, Alika. Come and stamp this. Just trample it. Run straight over it.
as
I
it
have
emerges
plans.
from the purple darkness, whatever it is, you see this looming monstrosity.
Ooh, I love a good monstrosity.
Yes, it is basically like a 15-foot tall humanoid creature with translucent purple skin, large and muscular. The bones that you can see through the skin, like there doesn't seem to be muscle, even though there is. The bones are like purplish black. You can see its guts and its innards all pumping away and working its rib cage, and you can see its like skull beneath the flesh of its head, and a mouth full of rows and rows of pointed white teeth, and these glowing white blazing eyes, as if two stars have been plucked from the heavens and placed in its skull.
Ooh, I like that.
It's screaming, and he's Bryce and Alika.
Oh, that
Our
artwork.
closest creature's still there, right? How good is that?
Great babe.
That's wonderful.
So
Ah.
this
I'm so
is
scared.
a Starspawn Hulk. It is a large creature. Large, yes. And it has now come to bear down on the two of you. And
Of course it has.
because I'm feeling generous, I'm going to roll a d6 for one of its two attacks. I'm soft.
Tina turn.
So
Let's finally join the battle.
let's see how we go. There's a 24 hit, Bryce.
Yes, it does.
Okay, what about a 27?
Yes, it does.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Maybe.
This is the end.
Athena would be proud. You died fighting.
Would
Okay.
she though?
Okay.
Would she?
Okay, so it's 20. What's the rules on massive damage? Does it have to be over max HP or over
Oh
half?
my
It's
god.
half in the negative to like fully kill someone.
Half
Yep.
in the negative. Okay.
Half their
you're
max
gonna-
HP in the negative.
okay, you're gonna be okay in that you're not dead yet, but you did just take 27 bludgeoning damage and 5 psychic damage, and you're now on 0.
She's fine. You're fine. You'll live forever.
But it was not enough to bring you negative 37. So on the upside, you're not dead outright. But that is that creature's turn, and it is now Alika's turn. And you have recently commanded her to do something, but I do believe creatures such as this can act completely independently and take actions on their turn if you become
Yeah.
incapacitated. So you can command it to use. It can use any of its actions this turn. It can move, have an action and a bonus action if it has one, and do whatever. I will allow you to make some kind of check to have it try and pick you up and fly away with you, like somehow nuzzle onto its back, because it is your paladin now. But it will take an attack of opportunity as it tries to.
It'll be fine. God, when it's good for Bryce, it's really good for Bryce, and when it's bad, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just have it pick me up because I'm small and it's large. So it's larger than me, so it has advantage,
Yes,
and
but
obviously
it-
I'm willing to
well,
allow
but
it to.
doesn't have like opposable thumbs or arms, so it's kind of having to pick you up and then toss you back over its like shoulder onto its
Okay.
back. So I'm going to get you to roll with its stat block. Can you roll for me a dexterity check just to see if it's got the strength?
Yes.
That's not a problem. It's just the dex to see if it's enough to get you up.
I'll see if it'll roll, because it wasn't letting me roll last time.
I think we're having issues with the warg as well, so I'll just roll it for you.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
Yep, all good. So it manages to get Bryce. Alika manages to get Bryce up onto his back. So turn over. And then I assume you're moving away.
As far as goddamn possible.
Okay. Does 23 hit the AC of Alika? Does.
Yes.
So that will be, 11.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And you can fly you were 30 feet in the air at that point, or had you descended? Oh, you had to move over.
Yeah, I think at
Yeah.
that stage I was on the ground, but I'll let
Okay,
you
yeah.
rule it however.
I don't know, that's fine. So how far did you move to get to where Bryce is?
It was sort of like here, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's like 5 feet. So,
Yeah.
right, no, we'll say Bryce. So you can pick Bryce up. You still trigger the attack of opportunity because you were next to this thing. You can still move your full 90.
Okay, stupendous. Let's see. I will go over here, please.
Alright, so now, because you've moved
60
to full
feet.
speed, I want you to roll 20.
Well, I didn't roll my full speed. I only took 60 of it.
You only took 60? Okay.
Of
Still
the
roll
90.
D20.
So I'll do. Is this to see if I
80,
fall
80.
off?
No, not at all.
Is the nat 20 okay?
Yeah,
There we go.
you're all
Do I
good.
get something special for the nat 20?
You don't take death saves from automatic death saving fails for taking damage from falling off your horse. That's the special thing you
Yay.
get for rolling a nat 20.
Yay.
Yay! Alright, so
Yay.
that's, I take it the end of Alika's turn. It's now Gary the Warg's turn.
Yeah, he sees his prey, so he's going to
Yeah.
go in for the kill.
Get it. And it
run
is
in
stunned,
and
so you have advantage.
He's going to attempt to nibble his little legs. Oh, you something. Okay, good. That's 5. It's a 9 for
At advantage.
at advantage. Yes.
It's stunned.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Go.
yep. Go ahead.
Nice.
Oh, damage.
4 damage is 2d6 plus 3. And we're doing crits. You how do crits this one again?
Double dice.
Double dice.
Yeah.
So 4d6 plus 3. So 13 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And because it's stunned, it automatically fails a strength saving throw, so it's also not prone.
Ah. Wow. So we have
Nice,
a
like, yeah, from
prone and stunned monster that is not feeling very happy right now. Excellent.
Sweet. That's his turn.
Alright. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, is it Timmy's turn?
No, it is not.
Oh,
It is this other Gru that just emerged from the purple smoke and ran screaming at Gary. It's about to have attempt at fighting him.
no, that's all right. It's just a little halfling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you think? What do you say this thing's
21 to
called?
hit. Gru.
Grue.
Star spawn Gru.
Starspawn.
Grue.
I want to look that up after.
Yeah, they're pretty cool little things. So 21 to hit, I'm assuming hits.
Yeah, definitely is.
For 3 piercing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw, so because you're having issues, I'll roll that for you. Which Gary
Plus 0,
fails.
Straight D20.
Yep, so that means attack rolls against your warg have advantage until the start of the purple Gru's next turn. That
Okay.
advantage marker on it, so we know that I'm putting it on the Gru, but it's on the wall. It's just that so I know which round to do it in.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting a second for Timmy, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's not me that's going to be waiting. It's going to be the viewers at home. They're waiting to see what Timmy does next.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
can hear the chanting from here. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Timmy.
Another one emerges, and this one runs at Oren. I'll try and get through this as quickly as I can. I'm guessing 17's not going to hit. Oren?
No.
No, 21 is my armor class.
Yep. Thought
Um,
not.
So I'll use my reaction to deflect that.
Over onto the other guy.
Yep.
Fair. I keep forgetting you can bloody do that.
I just love the idea of just going
Yeah,
Boop.
it's so good.
pushing it to
So
the
that's
side.
8 damage, and it is still alive, so it now needs to make a whiz save. Which it also fails, so... Oh no, it just passed. So what did it take there? 8 damage, which is that much. It's really not looking healthy, and it's sort of like... It can't even react. Because, it can't move. Alright, so next guy... Checking that I got the right one. Yep. How high is Timmy? He looks like he's only 5 feet in the air.
That's correct. Yep.
Alright, excellent. That should be fine. Just going to do it. This one. Yep. No. So another one comes screaming out of the purple shroud. Leaps, because it's only 3 feet tall, yeah, so it leaps into the air and tries to take a bite out of Timmy's semi-incorporeal form.
Bring it. Timmy is served
10 to hit,
purpose.
so no good. Okay, so
Ooh,
this
turn the music
one.
down. I think Mark, you need to up the volume a little bit, my friend.
Me?
Yeah,
How's that? Is that better?
much better. That sounds way better.
Okay, excellent. So another one. This looks like one of the ones that had already been. Looks like it's already been beaten up a little bit. Runs up and manages to reach Gary Borg, and it's going to probably be a little bit smarter than that because it's not terribly stupid. It's not overly smart, but it's not terribly stupid. Get itself a little flanking bonus and have a go.
Advantage?
No, just +2.
With advantage because of the failed wisdom save.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll hit it. For 6, which brings it down some, and then it needs to make another wisdom save, which it fails.
Oh yeah.
So it's getting double advantage against it. Oh no,
I mean,
sorry,
it
that
gets
was
to
against.
roll-
Sorry, I was miss. I was. Yeah. So you take. Oh, you've passed that. Sorry. Yep, and you take 6 damage. All right. Then this one is going to run up and have a go as well. It probably can't reach to get around.
Oh,
So just
getting
coming to the
crowded.
closest targets. Yep, a little bit. So just a normal attack from this guy. Add advantage. I forgot that part. 11, no good. So he misses. And that's still those.
Yeah.
Now it's Timmy's go.
I see. All right, Timmy's going to take that attack of opportunity. He's going to fly over here.
Okay. Dice. 5. It's not going to hit him.
All right, so Timmy's going to attack the thing that's prone and stunned on the ground because Timmy
Yep.
is a
Timmy! And the Lords of the Unknown!
I need to open up.
Sorry, Matt Parker and Trace, don't do it.
All right, so 13 to hit. It's a miss, isn't it?
On the blue guy.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, you didn't roll your advantage. Do that. You need it.
I do need it. Oh, natural 2.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
no,
good.
that's a miss. Sorry.
Timmy, really, you have problem with smoking. You need to smoke less. Your lungs are no good. All right, end of Timmy's turn. He's got nothing else he can do.
Okay. Hey, Bryce.
Mm?
Can I get a death saving throw, please?
No.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that a nat 20 on the board, Sven?
That's the DM's
For
natural
me?
20.
This is sad.
Has
I was
no
gonna
one
use-
in the audience bought the players in that one?
No one's
Sad.
redeemed anything tonight.
No
Guys,
one's
if you're
bought
in
me
the
a nat
chat,
20.
use those
I need
coupons.
it.
I can afford them, and I would go and buy one, but I've been told I'm too nice, so I'm not allowed to do things like that anymore.
Can I buy one for myself?
No, not allowed to buy natural 20s for your own party.
Okay, I'm gonna give everyone a minute to buy me a nat 20.
I'll
I
give
thought someone
you-
bought me something. I got really excited.
I'll give it 10, 9, 8, 7,
Come on, guys, please,
6,
please,
5,
please, please, please,
3,
please, please.
2.
I can't. My hands are tied.
Roll the dice, Greg.
Oh, this is so masked.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. There's nothing I can do.
It's fine. I swear everyone pops up after this.
Oh, if you roll it anyway, like
Oh my god.
20!
right
It was
there,
meant
and it's just why
to
no one, yeah.
B. That is
Meant
your
to be.
second natural 20 in a row.
Yeah. So Bryce comes to on the back of Alec, just sort of like, oh, that hurt, would probably be the thought. And you have 1 hit point, and you have your turn. So feel free to go ahead and act, move, bonus action as normal. You will be considered, if you want to use half of your movement, which will be no movement at all. If you now move as a mounted unit, you can remount the horse just by sitting up.
Okay. I'm going to be healing myself.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Time to use that lay on.
What have I got?
Cheeky.
Essentially-
More like
Yeah.
cure wounds. I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, you know what? How much do I have?
You can give yourself
of
way
that?
more definite healing with lay on hand.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the follow as well,
I'll just-
Mini Lamb. Appreciate it.
Woohoo! Thank you.
You are what keep us going.
I will just use all 30 of my lay on hands.
Good call. Hey,
Oh.
rating.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Obsidii. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I appreciate the raid. Welcome, everyone. This is Tales from the Rogues-Light Tavern, a homebrew what do we call this now? It's not a dungeon anymore. A meat grinder.
It's a meat grinder. Yeah, basically, the meat grinder against space weirdness.
Yes, we're currently midway through quite a tough fight. We're fighting, what are they called? Starfallen something?
Starspawn.
Starspawn.
So they're aberrations. They're like something from the worlds beyond. They've fallen out of the sky with a meteor, landed nearby the mead hall that these guys were hanging out at, and they've been asked to go and see what's up. When they arrive, these little creatures at first, and these little ambushy things. So for those of you that have just popped in, I'll pop some stuff up in the game log so you can see. They've got one of these guys that's still just standing. This is a Starspawn Mangler, and it's kind of like an ambush attacker. Then they've got these Starspawn Gru, which are little, we're calling them space halflings.
It's horrifying.
Kind of interesting. This little freaky guy. And then just out of this, this growing sphere of purple, almost darkness that nothing can see through, not even the devil sight of our warlock friend. This monstrosity that just knocked Bryce, one of our paladins, down to 0 hit points for a moment. This thing is a Starspawn Hulk, and it's a large aberration that looks something like this.
It's a bit like a see-through sausage, like a sausage that hasn't quite been cooked long enough just yet.
Indeed.
I don't know, it kind of looks like a scary gummy bear.
Oh dear.
Scary gummy bear. That was my fight name.
Scary gummy bear, like if someone, I don't know, like was having a really bad trip
Oh
and
man,
looked at a gummy bear.
it is. It's disturbing. Like you can see all of its internal organs and its bones, and
Yeah,
it looks
it's
like it
pretty
just
weird,
stepped
eh?
on a Lego piece. That's the
Oh
expression.
no.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Well, I use lay on hand, so I can't really do anything else.
Okay, no bonus actions. Oh, that's right, you're a paladin.
Yeah.
They don't
So
really
that's
work
pretty
unless
much-
you're hitting something, don't they?
See, I thought lay on hands was a bonus action. I was mistaken.
No, lay on hands is an action.
Which is kind of bull. It's a little bit bull.
A little bit
Just a
cool, you reckon?
It's a little bit bullshit. Just a little. But
I mean, you think so.
T.
I don't.
T.
Okay, so with that, as that is the end of your turn, we roll back around to the stunned and prone Mangler on the ground.
It's having a bad day.
Yeah, he's having a real bad day. So stunned, do I get to roll another check to see if I become unstunned at the end of its turn? I do, don't I?
No, you stay stunned until the end of my next turn with stunning hands.
Oh, no way. That is savage. All right, Locke, it's your
Wonderful.
turn.
I miss playing a monk.
Yeah, monks are brutal.
It can be fun. Stun lock.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
going
stun
to-
lock. It's not fun.
Look up at this big Hulk thing and then take a couple steps back and then look at it and be like, Huzzah, beast! Finally someone of my to fight that will question my honor and live and give me stories to tell around the table. And I'm gonna throw my hammer up and catch it, throw it up and catch it again, and throw it up, and then as I throw it the third time, the head catches on fire. I'm
Ooh.
gonna grab it and then throw it at the face of this thing and essentially cast fireball on its face.
Fireball?
Yeah, as my hammer just throws at it, gets launched at it, my son.
How the hell are you casting fireball as a paladin?
Because my Sunforger Warhammer has an action. As an action, I can hurl a weapon up to 120 feet to a point I can see. When it reaches that point, the weapon vanishes in the explosion. Each creature within 20-foot radius must make a DC 15 Dex save or take 66 fire damage. So
Oh.
if I measured that out correctly, that's this big boy
Well,
and these two little boys.
Yes,
Also my war
nice.
gear.
Okay, well, the two, which two little, you're centering it on him, correct?
Well, on his face, I'm assuming it'd be like kind of the
Hang
like
on, hang
I'm
on.
my dude. So if it hits like if you measure from like here, and then that's where the impact would be, and then measure out to where 20 feet would be.
20 feet. All right, if you want to...
So these two little boys here also have to make the save.
And then... by my measurements, all 3 of those boys and your warg but I'll let your warg have advantage on his dex save because he's right on the edge, and if he passes, he takes no damage. He only takes half if he fails.
Essentially like evasion.
Yes.
Nice. He's got a +1 to his dex save, so I'll roll for him.
Then I have quite a few other saves to make, so let me just get on to doing those. So he'll take half damage. That's
Imagine it's going to smell real bad too, burning dog.
And then I'm just going to roll one group roll for the group, for the 3 of them, and they all fail. All right, so you hit all 3 of them and the Hulk at full damage, as well as, you also hear a scream coming from somewhere within the purple area as this fireball strikes. So it's obviously not a physical barrier. Things can move through it. It's just you can't seem to see through it at all, and the creatures within it can is how that seems to behave. Also, if you remember with Timmy, if he hadn't been immune to necrotic damage, he would have taken some damage from being caught inside it.
Nice. So all those who fail take 22 fire damage, and then my will take 11. Just this see they take half. I'll minus that from him.
You might say that he just got hammered. I'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
So the left hand of the three Gru is down to very little hit points. That fucked him up quite substantially. Just need to that's not. And what was it? 22.
22 total, or 11.
The other 2 are also looking very, very, very singed and not very happy about that at all. The Hulk seems to largely shrug it off, and the scream you hear from in there, you're not really sure what happened with that, but something got hurt.
Did explode my hammer, so now I am weaponless.
Oh dear!
Oh god!
We got another.
Oh, that's a problem.
Until my next turn.
Oh, right.
The moment it is blown up.
Okay, no hammer.
The hammer fully explodes, and then I have to use an action to re-summon it. But that's once per day. And then I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. My last level 1 spell slot. That's me.
Nice one. I just got rid of the fireball explosion, and it is now Isra's turn.
Alright. It finally seems Tina Turner has decided to join the battle. She's going to start striding in her platform boots forward. You can hear the leaves crunching beneath her feet as she stalks 30 feet towards the south. Can she get within range of him by just walking over to the big boy?
Oh, big boy. What's your speed?
I think it's just 30 feet.
It's 40 feet away.
It's 40 feet away. Alright, well, she's going to have to do this then. She's going to walk 10 feet. And as she gets to around about there, you see her hold up both of her hands, sort of palm to palm, and then she turns one palm, and she just vanishes from sight, reappearing right behind the creature as she casts a misty step. Right there, and that orb of darkness now suddenly just appears right behind this creature, and she's going to make 2 attacks.
All right. At advantage because it can no longer see you.
Yay! That's always fun. Alright, so actions. With advantage. Come on.
Darkness casting warlocks.
24 to hit for the first one. I imagine that's hit.
That's hit. Yes, it is.
Okay, so two-handed attack for... Oh, not great. 9 points of damage on the first one.
Okay, is that magical damage?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's her packed weapon.
Yes.
She has an improved packed weapon as well. So, next attack with advantage. Come on. What do we get? 18 to hit. Not great.
Yes, that'll hit.
That'll hit. All right. Looking for that 19 or that 20 for that crit
Do
damage.
you have improved critical?
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Middling damage. So 11 points of damage on that one.
Okay. Anything else, or is that it?
That
was bonus and her action, yes?
You know what? She's going to move over to there instead.
Okay.
So to get the other little guys in that sphere of darkness as well.
Uh-huh.
That's it. It's the end of a turn.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
Starspawn dipshit's gone.
Steps up, smacks this prone, paralyzed.
Kick him in the head. I imagine like a
someone
Bruce
would
Lee
do that.
stomp.
For 7.
Damage, yep. Okay, it is well and truly stomped.
Sweet. At this point, Oren just basically goes into a whirling dervish kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And goes for his next hit on purple.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 10. So that's a miss.
Yeah, that's... let me double check. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a miss.
And as he sees that the staff has missed, he just lashes out with a backhand to that guy. Oof, bad rolls.
Ooh.
Yeah, nah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. After Oren, it is the Hulk's turn. Now, being that it can't really see anything,
Oh, I forgot.
and
to
it
do
doesn't
something.
know what the fuck's cutting at it or whatever, it kind of remembers that there was something else off in this direction over here. Checking, yes. So it's going to stagger out of the darkness and go, rah! See Lockie's there and go immediately charging straight towards him and make 2 attacks. Attack of opportunity, sorry, for Isra before he moves away.
Alright.
You haven't used your reaction this turn, have you?
No, I have not.
Excellent. If you would like to take your attack of opportunity at advantage, feel free.
Ooh, 16.
Just hits.
Yes. Alright, so AC 16, we know that now. Two-handed attack. 15 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Solid hit.
Yeah, decent. And it sort of like looks back over its shoulder into the darkness and growls and keeps going.
Not bad for a warlock. Not bad for
Yeah,
a
not bad at all.
What is it? What's her strength? 12 strength.
Yeah, wow. Okay, I think an 11's going to miss Lock, and a 12 probably is as well.
Yeah.
So the Hulk was largely useless in turn and moving right along. It is now, you're remounted, so your Pegasus is no longer in initiative order, Grace. So, next turn.
Sweet, he's on the defensive now because things are surrounding him and attacking him. So he's going to go for this like leftmost blue one and have a fight at him.
Go for it.
D20 plus.
Might not be able to see it.
Yeah, he's just on the edge enough that I'm call it flat rolls between the Warg and those guys, but anyone else is going to have issues.
Okay. That's only going to be a 14 to hit.
That'll hit it.
Nice. So that's 2d6 plus
Dead.
3 for damage. 11 plus 14.
Yeah, you didn't even need to roll your dice. You mod.
Nice. It's like if you open his mouth, it shakes like a dog shaking a dog toy and just throws it to the side. That's 10.
Yeah. So you know how you were saying before, Sven, if they hadn't, like, they'd still be visible to things that were kind of there. You know, you were talking about things like, you know, with the darkness, like if a thing hadn't had a chance to actually hide yet, then things that could see it before would still be able to see it.
Yep.
That's kind of what I was doing there.
Okay.
All right.
I dig it.
Is that it for the walk?
Yes. Yeah, that's Walk's turn. That's all I can do. It's one attack.
All right. Well, then the guy that's next to it and not in the shadow that saw it do that is going to try and bite into the wog, but it's not going to because it sucks. Okay, let's check here. That many people in range, rolling the dice. Okay, yep. So, emerging from the purple smoke again.
Oh, more.
Is another mangler, and it rushes up and positions itself in between Timmy and Oren, and it is going to take a flurry of claw series of attacks. Oren, are you wearing that? Are you wearing that mystical fucking critical blocking armor as a monk? You're not, are you?
Uh-oh.
I've got my chest bare to the world.
All right, so that natural 20 is coming right up. You're gonna take.
Guys in the chat, what are you doing? Redeem some of those crit coin and give us some advantages as well. You can buy health potions,
Please
you can buy advantage, you can buy guidance for a player, you can buy wild magic, all kinds of things.
18 slashing damage plus
18 slashing damage. Okay, that's not too bad.
Plus
You can take it.
14 psychic damage.
Oh, look at that. You live forever.
32 damage total from the first attack.
Shame you can only
All
crit
right.
once, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, shame I only get one automatic one.
It'd be fun if you roll another natural 20.
Yeah, I know, right? Now, I don't have advantage on any of the following attacks, so 2 more against Oren. 17, so that's a miss.
That's a miss.
And 25, I believe that's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
And that will be a further 6 slashing damage. And now 3 claw attacks against Timmy.
Oh, yeah, against
14
Timmy.
is going to miss. Yeah.
Yes.
Natural 20.
That's a miss.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It's in the player's handbook,
But
page 37.
Fortunately, you're not going to take the psychic damage as well.
He's also wearing mithril.
Sure.
Spectral
16 slashing damage on that one.
Alright, I'll take it.
Non-magical.
Non-magical. Okay, so 8.
Yep, and then 12 to hit on the last one, so that's going to miss. But because he was able to do that, I just need to measure how far he's actually there. That far, he can move 10 feet. And he can scurry way back to there. And then bonus action, vanish from sight. Because as much as he's not in one of the darkness spheres, it's still dim out here.
You're dim. Oh.
Everyone. Alright, so that is the end of that one's turn. Next, we have this little guy that is next to Oren. He's going to try and take a bite out of his thighs again. With a 14, that's not going to hit a thing. Next is this one, which is just out here. It's to run up here and have a go at Timmy.
With a +2 for flank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't ever say I don't give you anything.
11, even with that, is not going to do anything for him.
Man,
We have,
Timmy's really carrying his weight.
yeah, it really, really is. Yeah.
He doesn't weigh anything either because he's
Yeah.
a ghost. He's a ghost.
Smart. Fortunately, it's only really going to be able to do this. So yet another these ambushes emerges from the shadows. This one looks like it might be a little bit singed on its scales on the outside, like a little blackened, like it might have copped a bit of fire damage recently. And then it is going to unleash its full flurry of against Timmy, the only thing that it can actually reach from where it came from. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to do all the hits because there's nothing else he can reach. 19 will be a hit.
Yep.
19 again will be a hit.
Yep. Uh-oh.
17 will be a hit, so that's 4 out of 4 so far. Natural 1, so that'll miss.
And I feel like that
Then
should cancel out all the
25.
hits because it's natural.
No.
Oh.
That is 5 hits, so I'm going to roll 5 lots of damage.
Timmy dies again. Oh, how sad. Tragic, really. But, you know, he goes
Surely
to a better
not.
place.
Timmy takes 37 points of slashing damage, non-magical.
37.
Yes.
So 19.
In your words, he'll live forever.
Yeah, if he's got resistance to non-magical damage, yes.
It's slashing damage, right?
Yes.
Resistance, acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical.
Yep. Excellent. Alright, and then this goes, yep, absolutely, so half damage. 19.
Dig it. 19 points of damage.
Yep, and then same deal, it'll drop back and fade away. Then we have this guy. Now he is more in the darkness. I'm going to say that from here he can't see. He's going to have to move around a little bit before he do anything. Yeah, he's still just alive. And he's going to have a go at walk. 20 to hit, so that'll be a hit. For 7 piercing damage.
He's still up.
Yay, and a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes. Just a straight D20 roll because there are no modifiers.
Yep.
Hey, natural 20.
Yeah, cool. He's fine. He's getting advantage against him because the other guy done now.
Oops.
Oh, fun. It's not quite Timmy's turn yet. I just need to check something.
D4's only. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. There. Checking this. This is about to get. Okay. Yes, excellent. So,
This is great.
I need a wisdom saving.
Ooh, you cut out a little bit there. So who do you need a wisdom save from?
It's okay. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving.
Cut out again.
Every time.
Wisdom save from Oren.
Okay, there we go. You got this. You're a wise man. Oh, wait. No. I take that back. You're not
Okay.
wise.
That was a mistake.
Okay, so target, along with any equipment it is wearing or carrying, is teleported up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space the seer can see. Oh my god. Okay, so 60 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see that'll be like there. You can now see nothing. You're just surrounded by purple mist. Now I need, first of all, Constitution saving throw.
This is not gonna go well.
This is great.
14.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage. Okay,
Wondering what
just
was in
checking
there.
something.
Have you taken any damage this entire thing?
No.
Sven?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking darkness bullshit. Okay, so then... Move out of the way, dice. I need to see the roll. Oh, dear. Toby, your warg suffers 41 points of psychic damage.
He's fine.
He's still fine. Yeah.
He's entirely fine. No, he's not.
His 3 hit points. He's
Also... Oh, wait. No, don't do that. I need to check something. Oh, that's so good.
For you or
Check
for us?
something else for me.
Oh,
Um,
that's unfortunate.
Timmy also takes 41 points of psychic damage.
Which
As-
is going to cut through DR.
Oren is teleported away. The space that he was in erupts the purple energy that you saw before, like that he's been teleported into.
Mhm.
But instead of dealing the necrotic damage that's standing in, it seems to do the psychic damage. And so both Timmy and the warg are wiped out, and the group are all fine
Negative. Timmy's got 2
Not,
hit points left.
from taking 41 damage.
Yeah, he had 43 hit points left. which leaves
Oh,
him
wow.
with,
I
2
thought
hit
he was
points.
way closer to... Holy shit. Well done, Timmy. Oren only takes
Gonna
the...
live forever.
Oren does only take the necrotic damage from landing in that space. But again, you can't see anything around you. You don't know what the fuck is going on. And you don't know where you are. You're just surrounded by purple. And then it... And that's that. It is now Timmy's turn.
Alright. Timmy has seen better days, but he knows. It was never going to last forever. Nothing ever does. So he's just going to take an attack on this little guy over here.
Yep.
I call them Purpley Magoo.
Go for it.
With his life drain attack, he's just going to reach into this creature's heart and touch its heart, whatever's there, with a 13, which is a miss.
That'll hit. No, that's a hit on
That's
one of
a
those
hit.
little guys.
Wonderful. So he's going to do... Look at that. Good roll. Whatever
15.
that says.
He only actually damaged 'cause that's all the creature has left. It's dead.
So he just reaches into this creature with his ethereal hands. He just see him just twist his hands around, and you see the creature just go, and the life drains out of it, crumples down to the ground. Like an
Right.
empty sack. That's the end of Timmy's turn. He's not going to move. He doesn't have anything else he can do.
All right. Bryce.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move 40 feet this way, so I'm even further away from scaring the guy.
Bryce is running like fuck.
I have a plan. Thank you very much.
Run as
It
far
would
away
be
from
a-
the big scary thing as possible. Yeah, great
Tactical
plan. I like
retreat.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's going great. Thank you. Athena is a goddess of battle strategy. I know what I'm
exactly.
doing. I know what I'm doing.
I appreciate
And then
this.
I'm gonna hit it with my crossbow.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It
you
is
have dark
really
vision?
cool. I'm still in the light though.
That's not
I'm still
light.
in the light.
That's the original range of the 60 feet of dark vision that people had when walked in. That's not light. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Then this attack will be at disadvantage because it's dim light. But
Okay.
you didn't hit it anyway, even with that roll, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sorry, 13's not
It's
enough.
fine. Oh, that's a nat 1. I'm gonna cry.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Never
no.
mind.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, at least you're
That's
still in the fight.
Should have just gone for the moonbeam. I was gonna do moonbeam, but
What do
decided
you mean?
against
What do
it.
you mean moonbeam? Bryce doesn't have
I
moonbeam.
mean, yes, she does.
She has grace beam.
Grace beam.
She also has moonbeam. She
Oh,
has
she has
two
both?
moonbeams.
Oh,
She
dear.
has conventional moonbeam and grace beam.
Is
We
grace
have
beam
two options.
concentration?
No, it's not. I don't think.
And yeah, I think I might have done that on purpose.
Yeah, so I
You
can
could
stack
have grace
them.
beam and moonbeam going at the same time. All
Yeah.
right. So, anything else for your turn?
You may have given me an idea, but other than that, not really.
Yeah. Okay. So we're now at the top of round 8. It's 1:45 in the morning. You guys ain't getting out of this easily anytime soon. So how much longer do we go for?
One more round.
I'm happy for another round.
One of us, guys.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
around.
All right.
Yep. All right.
One more round.
One more round. We are at the top of it, and it is Locke's turn.
Alright, sitting there with the shield on his hand and his big great sword on his back. He's going to go reach for the great sword and then thrust his hand forward, and then all the debris from the explosion is going to start flying off the ground and then floating back towards his hand. And then it's going to start slowly building back up, and then the hammer reforges in his hand.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take 2 attacks at this very large gentleman in front of me.
Very cool. All right.
For a 19 hit in the first one.
Ooh.
Hit.
Terrible. Finally,
You're a big
8
fan of
points.
Thor, aren't you, Toby?
It's just, yeah, it just happens.
It seems to be a running theme with your characters.
It is. I don't know why. It just is. Yeah, I didn't mean it to happen, but it does. And it's like a accident. So 8 points of bludgeoning damage. This is magical, by the way, if that matters. Of bludgeoning damage for the first attack, and then the second attack.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Here comes the divine smite.
Starspawn dickhead.
That's why I saved. That's why I saved that last. I saved that last level 2 for
Yeah,
this.
very nice.
So
Very
level 2
nice.
divine smite. So are we for crits? Are we doubling the amount of
Doubling
dice or doubling the
Dice,
roll?
yeah, double the amount of dice. Or like, I mean, I'm not fussy. I always used to do double the roll back in the day. So yeah, whatever you want to do.
It's up to you. It's double the dice or double the amount, like whatever the dice rolls, and then
I
double
mean,
that.
I don't think it makes all that much difference, honestly. So
Will
whatever
he
beyond,
or will he not creature? Or will he not kill the creature? I'd
like,
say
if you
he's smart.
pretty sure you've it's mine. I know that with Beyond, it will if you've rolled a critical hit, it will automatically give you a double dice roll, so you'll get double the amount of dice when you click the damage roll in Beyond.
Because there's some stuff as this, so it's up to you about how it does. It determines how many dice.
What works better for you?
Double the amount of dice.
All right, do that.
That's
Right,
how it works,
so-
yeah.
So it's 1d8 from my hammer, and then 3d8 from the second level divine smite, and then because I'm a half orc, I get an extra crit dice. So that's 5.
yeah.
So that's 10d8 plus 3.
All right, so you're not doubling the extra crit dice, though, are you? You're just adding that to the
Just
thing.
adding that to the roll.
Yeah. So what do you say? 10d8.
So not the crit dice, so just 9. So 9d8 plus 9d8 plus 7.
9d8 plus 7. Wow.
Gonna hurt.
56.
Oh.
It's 56 points of damage.
I mean, that's a chunk. Well, and this is with a hammer.
this was my my magical
Magical
My
smitey.
Smite would
hammer.
make it magical as well.
called the Sun Forger. Yeah, the
Alright,
Sun
so
Forger is the name of my magic.
here's what happens, right? You take this great big sling, and you sort of just the hammer like hits one side of its belly because that's about the height you'd be at to swing it at shoulder height, yeah, and just like cleaves out like a big section of its stomach and some of its guts kind of spill out, and they immediately like reform and it seals back over. But you can tell that fucking hurt it. Like the guts don't regenerate. They just like what was dangling gets pulled back inside, and the skin seals over. So it's not like still hanging out, but
Like a cane
you just,
toad.
like, yeah, but have you ever seen a cane toad sprayed with Dettol, and how their underbelly just goes all like blood red as it dies of internal bleeding?
No.
That's what this thing starts to look like.
That's really no.
Yeah,
Is that a normal thing?
told us that was how you dealt with cane toads when we first moved up to Queensland.
Oh,
Never
right.
again. It was horrendous.
We hit them with tennis rackets.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Probably much cleaner.
We just left them alone. Was
Yeah,
I not supposed to do
my-
that?
Apparently not, but that's been my general approach to them as well. So yeah, that fucking hurt. It's not happy. It roars. It screams. It's like clutches its stomach in pain.
It's not
Like
over
you can
yet.
tell that these things be from somewhere else, but they still feel things.
Yeah, I'll just give like a victory battle cry and then just start like whacking my hammer on my shield and just clanging it because
Nice.
it's battle fat right now. And then that's me.
All right, Isra, you're up.
You just hear a voice emanate from the sphere of darkness. And she's like, husband, I don't like this one. I don't like being able to see everything that's on the inside. What is inside should stay inside, and what is outside should stay outside. As she casts her I can't even talk anymore. Hexblade's Curse. That's
Excellent.
what gives me the crit on the 19 to 20, which I forgot to do before.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus action.
Yep.
Moves over towards it. Gets a +2. Will she actually get a +2 flank bone?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because he's no longer technically a threat because the thing hasn't hidden yet. So as per before, yes, on this round, yes.
All right. Sweet. Then she's going to make her 2 attacks with her longsword hexblade weapon with advantage, right?
Yes, with advantage and +2.
And +2. All right. Just hoping for one of those natty 20. So 24 on the first one. 26, I should say. For D10. 13 points of damage because it gets an extra +3 points of damage.
Yep. Workers.
And the second attack will be, come on, give me that. Ah, damn it. 18 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Crit.
All right. Roll that damage again. For 15 points of damage.
Yep, cool. So take it down to there. It's starting to look a bit shaky. There's like chunks of translucent skin have like come off and bits of like seeped out, and then the skin sort of like reformed over, but not properly. You know, it's like the chunk's still missing, and it's just like reformed over without refilling in what you took out.
It's like
so
a
it's
dent
starting
in
to-
it.
Yeah,
And you
it's
can
got,
just
like,
hear this happening. Locke just.
Yeah, fully. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
All
Thanks for
right.
asking.
All right. You are in the middle of all of this stuff. What do you want to do?
Can I make a survival roll to feel out the slope of the ground?
Yes.
23.
Okay. You can tell that if you move immediately to the start rolling down into the crater, and you probably want to head somewhere like in the opposite direction of that.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
gonna
the thing to do.
dash out. Well, not even dash, just regular old walk.
If you rolled a natural 1, did you walk straight into it?
Yeah, 100%. Oh no! If he'd rolled too low, I just would have made him roll direction, attempting to get out.
Yeah, so I'll go 30 foot until I can see some stuff.
Yep, and you're going straight north.
Just
Just need to measure
as
something.
again, yeah, as up the slope as fast as I can.
Okay, cool. So
Because
you
with that 23.
at the last moment, you'll emerge from the cloud. Now, as you do, can I get another Constitution saving?
Come on, don't whiff this one. Well, there we
It's
go.
really
Natural
nice.
20.
Yeah, you manage to resist the effects of the purple sort of energy as it's trying to seep its way into your skin and eat away at it. You manage to shrug it off like you get out quick enough and set in.
Alright,
Yeah.
and then I'll skirt along the edge of it a bit, and then cantrip produce flame and flick a puny little fireball towards one of the wicked halflings.
Okay, as you do that, before you throw it, I'm going to give you the option because it reveals this one because it gets rid of the dim light that it was hiding in. And so that mangler is right there. You're not quite in its melee range, you're just outside of it, so you could throw the fire at it instead, or you can still throw it to you.
Nah, it was already moving out of my hand.
Alright. Yep, sweet. On the little guy,
Yeah.
like directly north of you.
Can I ping these dudes?
Double click.
The one
Yep.
to the right of
Oh yeah,
Timmy.
that one. So that was
Yeah.
how much damage?
8.
Okay. I forgot to turn these guys' health bar. Do that. Thing.
And for my bonus action, I will drop my quarterstaff
Mhm.
and evoke a fiery blade in my hand with my
Ooh.
flame blade ability.
Yeah, excellent. Does that shed light?
That sheds bright light and 10 foot and dim for another 10 foot.
Right, 10. So. Okay. It's fine. So you can still see that in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, and I've still got a bit of movement, so I'm just going to move up into melee range with this guy.
Right. As you do that, the range of your bright light from the sword reveals the that is standing just here. So they won't get hidden. They are only able to hide because they have an ability that lets them take the hide action in dim light or darker. So they can sort of like playing that as if they can fade into the shadows, regardless of whether you're running or not. But as soon as you get rid of the light, that's it. What's up, son?
Second in category at the moment, guys, just to let you know.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Bit of fun.
Go
Very
us.
cool. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The Hulk's turn. Now, being that it's in a bit of a pickle, it's going to use its Reaping Arms attack. It makes a separate slam attack against each creature within 10 feet of it. Now, I'm going to declare that because it is just a great big haymaker at everything around it, it's going to roll a flat roll disadvantage. It doesn't need to see what it's swinging at. But it still only gets one attack against each of you.
Okay. Alright, we don't need to make a save or anything like that.
No, it's just a physical attack roll like the slams it was doing. Or it doesn't have the ability to... Oh, wow, I've been messing something up fucking hugely.
Yes!
You know the times I've been rolling the extra psychic damage when I hit one person with both of the fists?
Yeah.
It's also supposed to have a chance to stun them. And I've been missing that.
Well,
But that doesn't happen. Right, but Reaping Arms, the attack it's using now is its recharge ability, and it just does the attacks on everything.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything special. So this is against you, 26 to hit on Ezra.
Yep, that is a hit, unfortunately.
That will be 15 bludgeoning damage.
15.
And then against Locke, 21 to hit. How are you with your shield of...
Shield of Faithless hit 22.
Yeah, nice. All right, so, and that's against you. and that is all it can do in this turn. So that is its turn over. Skipping Pegasus because there. That's dead. This one. Wait, okay, this guy able to do hidey thing or hiding area.
I need to make a Constitution
back.
saving throw
Why?
for my concentration.
Oh, you do. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Sweet. Right, going to. Let me see. That's all it can really see. Rolling a dice.
Ooh, that's not good. Yes, that's unfortunate. The darkness is gone.
Uh-oh.
Bring it back.
Oh, no.
Bring it back.
Ruh-roh.
She covers herself up like she's naked.
Oren, you're in trouble, buddy.
No, they'll miss with all 12 attacks.
Oh yeah, sure. They don't get that many this turn. For doesn't because it didn't recharge its flurry. 13 for the first attack is going to miss you.
Yep,
And a 21.
that hits.
That hits for 10 slashing damage. I think that means that you're down, even if it does get halved. I can't remember who's got for getting their damage halved or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
down.
Yeah. Now that's all of his attacks for this turn, so that's fortunate. We are now on to yellow guy, who is going to have Timmy. And quite a few people are getting in a bit of trouble at this point. 18 to hit Timmy.
Yes, that is a hit, so he's gone.
7 halved to 3. Yeah.
Can't be less than
Afraid. Leave him on the map so we know he was still here. That's that guy. Now it is going to use its move to. Oh, your darkness is down now, isn't it?
2. Yes, it is.
Run straight over here to where the problems are. And then to next one. It's going to do the same thing, but can only get that far with its move. So it is going to dash the 20 feet to get to here. Then that's it, but you now start hearing that ringing in your head again as it gets closer.
Okay.
So there.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to roll a dice. Lucky. Right, this one, seeing as that you don't seem to be a threat anymore, it's going to immediately 30 feet that direction at the next nearest target. Doesn't get its flurry back, so it'd be attacking just the +2 flanking. 28 and 16 to hit.
Is someone hitting me?
Yes.
All
28
right.
and 16 were the two total rolls.
28 hits.
Yep. 16 does not, I take it.
No, 16 does not.
Okay, so 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And you take 19
you've
fire
got it.
damage.
Oh, hellish rebuke.
Yes.
Nicely done. So I'll take it down to sort of much. Yeah, it didn't like that very much. Thinks you're rather mean.
Yes, well,
let me see
she is
here.
rather mean. She killed Father Christmas after all.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, fucking mouse in the paint. That one to there. Then the sheet. That's that. So a 28 to hit Locke and a 20 to hit Isra.
20 hits.
Alright.
Yeah, 28 hits me.
Okay, Locke, you take 33 psychic damage.
Ooh.
And
What hit
Isra,
me?
you take... Plus dice to 30 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Unless you have resistances to that kind of damage.
No, I don't believe I do.
Okay, and those, we'll see round, hang on. Color. Yeah. Different color. So from around this point in the circle, you see the little line sticking out? 2 orbs of purple energy just like fly out super fast, straight at you, whiz around things if they need to, and strike you full on in the torso, and the energy crackles and rises through you, and then like moves up like as if purple lightning is scattering across your body and gets up into your brain and just reaches in and just rips at your psyche. That all at once. And that is its turn. Timmy dead. So Bryce, you are next up and the last one in the combat tracker.
Uh-oh.
For the round.
Well, now I get to say my second favorite thing.
Yeah.
Oh, third
that?
actually. I'd like
What's
to cast Moonbeam.
Oh dear, what are you
shit.
casting Moonbeam on?
I'd like to cast Moonbeam on the big blue gummy bear, but funny thing, its token actually takes up 5 feet. Just the token.
Yeah, and it's what, 5 feet around?
Yep.
Yep,
So no one else
and
will be hit by the Moonbeam.
And its range?
It is. He's a big boy, Moonbeam. He is a big boy. 120 feet.
Yep, cool. No walkers. You can put it straight over the thing. And 5 foot radius or a 5 foot? Like, what's the
5 foot
wording?
radius.
Radius? Yep, you can perfectly
Yes.
target that on that guy and not hit any of your compatriots. Well done.
Amazeballs. Not that it would matter if I'm hitting other people. Anyway, I was mainly just worried about the people that were affected by radiant damage, which is our demon friend here.
Yes.
So, but
Maybe.
yes, I would like to cast it at. I'm already casting it at 2nd level anyway.
Yeah. So what do I have to do?
Done. Let's have a look. See. Oh, you don't have to do anything. I
my
just
turn,
do
right?
it.
You just have to die.
Yep.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
I don't get
pretty
I don't get
much.
no save? What do you
Yeah,
mean no
con save.
save?
No save.
It's a
Con save.
There's no save.
Con
Oh,
save.
con save.
Yeah.
Trying to rip me off of my +5 bonus con save that I roll an 18. What's your spell DC?
13.
Okay, so I don't take any damage this round.
Boo!
So that's where we're at, guys. This thing is looking shaky down. Column of
This will
light.
It still takes half damage.
Oh, it still takes half? Okay, how much damage?
200.
4.
Okay. Yeah.
Four.
No, 3.
Now you're chipping away.
You round down when you half it. So it's
that's
look,
so boring.
it's still not looking healthy. It's like a good like 3/4 fucked. But they're, like, you've really seen no end to how many creatures are going to come out of this thing, and something just shot out those bolts of energy that quite significantly hurt Locke and Isra out of seemingly nowhere.
It's going great. It's
Yeah.
going real great.
And one of your buddies is down. Oren's on the ground. Yeah. So, how do we feel? Do you
I'm
wanna
this close to getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Like, you guys can run like fuck. I will allow that. We can end on you guys retreating if you want to stay alive, or we can pause it for a future resumation of this side quest and see if you guys manage to survive.
Isra's not dying for some Paladin's Oath quest.
Yeah, I vote for tactical retreat.
Quest.
Tactical retreat.
Yeah, I vote for tactical retreat.
They're going
So
to be quite distracted by dead men
mechanically,
on floors for a while.
you're not just getting away with this for free. This is the little finish up flourish of the episode. So, Grace, Bryce is quite far away.
Oh God. Here we
She
go.
can
Yep.
she can piss off whenever she likes.
Yeah.
But Oren is on the ground next to a creature unconscious.
Yeah, Oren is written off, guys.
So, like, unless someone wants to try and make a heroic swoop in to try and save him, Oren is going to die.
I will.
You will? Okay.
Hang on. Let me do some math. Let me do some math first before I agree to anything and sell my soul to the devil. I just need. Give me a second. Oh.
The math is bad. Don't do it.
It's gonna suck. No, I'll save him. I kind of have to. It's kind of like my whole thing.
Yep,
It's kind of like my shtick.
It
Yeah.
really is.
It really is. I kind of
Alright,
have to.
so let me just check this. You have enough movement to get there and then get 20 feet away.
Yep.
Which,
And then can I
is-
dash?
yes, and then you can dash, but you need to be able to pick him up. So, but you've got your mount and you. So I'm going to say you can. This wouldn't normally be allowable, but I'm going to say you can use your action to attempt to scoop him up or heal him, either or.
Yeah.
And then you can use the Pegasus action to dash. So you get your 9.
Oh well,
you said
obviously I'm
7.
gonna scoop him up and dash.
Okay, so
I'll just
I'm
heal him
going
later.
to need an athletics check for you to be able to do that.
Okay.
You see this Pegasus
Um,
just wings wide, banks in the dim light as it comes back
Luckily,
around.
we're proficient in this.
Bryce, still wearing her heavy armor, just leans to one side like some kind of stunt rider.
Right.
That is a 22.
Alright. Oren, what is your unmodified AC, like without your unarmored monkey stuff? What is it without that?
Oh,
In no armor, correct? So just 10?
yeah. I've got braces of +2, so 12.
Okay, so 12, still not quite enough. You're not dead, but as Bryce swoops down to try and pick you up, this creature takes one more spiteful lash at you and you fail 2 death saving throws, but are then carried to safety by Bryce on the back of her Pegasus.
Bitch.
So you're very close to dead. Don't fall off the flying horse.
Please don't.
Yep. So
It'll
you
suck
can
for
say in the
everyone.
matter.
no. So you will be able to get to like. Hang on, let me do the math. You would have gotten to there, and then you had 20 feet left to there, and then another. Yeah, you're off map now.
90.
So you guys are all fine and survive. All right, I need initiative from Locke and Isra to see who gets the jump on running away first.
Alright.
I would roll if I was running.
Oh, you're not running.
No.
Oh
The
no!
sweetest
here we
death.
go.
The sweetest death is to go down a blaze of glory, as my age predicts.
All right. Well,
With
in that case,
distraction,
Isra, please, will you tell me how you're running away?
well, first thing she's going to do is she's going to use her last spell shot to cast darkness once more. Whooshoom!
Uh huh.
This sphere of darkness suddenly appears around her again. She's going to use that opportunity when no one can see where she is and just fucking dash straight towards the north. You're not going to wait to see what everyone's doing.
Well, I was gonna ask if you wanted a lift.
I'm going to roll a d6 for each one of these creatures. Any that roll a 5 or a 6 are going to get to take an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
So 3 d6. The first one is for the little Gru guy. That's a 4. The blue guy is a 5 and a 3 on the purple guy. So the clawed guy gets to take one attack of opportunity as you run away. It's not the one I wanted to get to do anything. It will be at disadvantage. Oh, not great. 13 to hit, so I'm assuming
Fuck
that's
out
going to
of
be
here
a
with that
miss.
shit.
So
No.
you're the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
the fuck out of there. And are they following? Do I know?
You won't know that yet because it's not their turn. Well, it's the purple one's turn, and it's not following you. It is going to just take its 2 attacks against
I'll
Locke.
go for the purple one, you big bitch.
Oh, do you? Do you?
Yeah,
All right.
if you're going at this turn,
Okay, so last 2 attacks, you get to attack, then it gets to attack. We'll see who's still standing. You get your full round.
I'm not
round.
bloodied yet, so if I can bring it, you big bitch.
You both. It still has more hit points than you.
Oh, it doesn't do as much damage as it.
Aha.
Huzzah! 22 for the first one.
That's a hit. See if you can
12
take down
points
this
of
thing
bludgeoning
before you get out of there. Yep. All right. That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. No worries. It's still standing.
Yeah, it's fine somewhere.
No divine
25 to
smite.
hit. No,
That's
he's
a hit
much less
too.
lots.
Yeah, that's also a hit.
For another 12 points.
Oh,
Bludgeoning.
it's still standing, but you took about half of what it had left off.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
It's going to have its turn.
Oh, do I get my bonus action?
Oh yeah, sorry, bonus action.
Absolutely. Let's take a health potion.
Cheesy.
Still got
Nicely
3 of these
done.
bad boys
Nicely
left.
done.
Plus 8. Let's fucking go.
Alright. Okay. So
Let's
you get 8 hit
blaze
points
glory.
back. It's
Jeez.
going to not bother with that because it doesn't need to. Okay. 25 to hit
Hits.
for 20 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18 to hit.
He misses.
Misses. Alright. So you're still standing at that point. But the following turn would be this guy over here who can reach you. And just checking something. Alright, so here's what I'm going to say happened. As everyone else is running, you just see Locke getting surrounded by all of these horrific otherworldly creatures.
Flashbacks.
And pummeled and torn at and bitten and shredded and pummeled. And then in the last moments, before the Hulk basically just steps on him and completely squishes him beneath his giant translucent foot, you hear this sickening as it happens. In that final moment, you see another creature emerge from the purple smoke. Sort of, yeah.
As its foot squishes down to me, you think it's like it's all done, but then my orcish this juice kicks in, and I fucking am lifting up the last thing of the.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Give me an athletics check.
25.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. With that, I want you to roll for, and I'm just let's get real crazy. Roll 5d10.
Boy.
Oh. That's a lot.
That's a lot. 41 total.
The power of your god comes to you in this final moment of attempted heroism, and you just find you have more strength than you ever thought. It's like the power of deity flows.
Oh, you're cutting out a bit.
You cut off.
Yeah,
So
didn't
you-
hear any of that.
Oh, god damn it! Right, so you feel the divine power of your deity start to rush through your limbs, yeah? And in a final moment of desperation, you manage to just shove upwards and push with the divine might of this deity behind you, and launch this creature 50 feet into the air, straight up. And then it comes back down, straight down, and lands with an almighty ash splat wallop and annihilates everything underneath it. All of the creatures that were surrounding you and itself become purple goo.
Yes.
Splat.
Love it.
This thing,
green skin.
this thing sort of wobbles forward a little more, stands next to the mangler, and if you're paying attention, Sven, depending on how far away Isra's run, you might hear it whispering, or you might hear it saying, "Excellent. We have the foothold. This world will be ours." Did you get that, or did it cut out?
No, we got that.
Yeah.
I got that.
We got
little-
that.
And
Yeah.
it looks like this. I can't be trying to describe. But that is what is known as a Starspawn Seer.
Oh, gods, we're looking at like some kind of humanoid creature, but its mouth is too big, and it's got like this long beard-looking thing, but the beard looks like it's made of these...
No, that's its neck.
Yeah, like these skin sacs that have these writhing tentacles, like it's made of this like light teal blue color, and these dark blue tentacles are sort of writhing out of it, like they're sort of bursting out like some type of fungal infection, and his whole skin sort of seems to be covered in these like tumor-like growths, and he has like a nose that looks like a squished pig's nose. It's something.
Straight out of Lovecraft.
Yeah.
That's some freaky Innsmouth shit.
Right. So, if we continue this this story thread, which we may have to since you didn't stop the threat, obviously Oren survived, Locke did not, but because of his sacrifice, you also managed to take down the Hulk, so you will all be naturally leveling up by the amount of experience you just earned to level 7.
Yeah.
This isn't even a rogues-like fuckery. You killed enough monsters in that session to go from level 6 to level 7. I added up the experience before we started, and yes. But I congratulate you on running away, because as much as you nearly killed it, that Hulk was a challenge rating 10 creature, yes?
Mm-hmm.
That Seer is challenge rating 13. It had more help, and there was another wave to follow it. So, good call on running away, but things might not be looking so flash for the occupants of the Rogues-Light Mead Hall in the near future.
Look, all I can say is there's a lot of them, and I'm sure if we rally together, we can totally kill it.
If only we had
Maybe.
some kind of tactician,
Perhaps.
some kind of figurehead to rally the remaining heroes in defense of the Rogues-Light Tavern. If only.
If only.
Yeah, if only. Like, you know,
So,
maybe some ethereal war goddess, something like that, you know, that could speak
Well,
to
that's
someone through a
her,
sword.
her representative would probably be the one that would have to speak to the people, though.
That's just crazy. We're never going to find one.
Why
of those.
is it me?
Let's just give up.
You were the only one that had previously played a rogues-like game that had a character that was not currently on a quest.
Yeah.
So you
true.
like Sven and Contrite have both got they've both got a station of rogues-like under their belt, but their characters are currently engaged in a quest that happened at the same time as this one. Like, they left just before you guys did. So
Delightful. That's
Yes.
alright. Yes.
you'll be
I'll
right.
lead the
go back
revolution
and-
against the aliens.
Yeah, gather the rest of the party. I mean, they're aliens from beyond, or they're from somewhere. Who knows? They fell out of the sky, and they've got weird
Space.
stuff going on. Yes.
Space
Maybe.
aliens.
So, just for a little bit of meta, on the above the table information, that purple expanding thing was completely homebrewed. In the moment, yeah, I had an idea for how it was going to work. I ended up tweaking it a little bit as we went. It wasn't originally going to expand, but I thought that might be a cool little ticking time bomb to hurry things up, and also move these guys closer, so we could actually get into some of the fight. That kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, folks, it is way late.
It really
I'm
is.
going to go straight to bed. Thank you
Yeah.
for an awesome
Yeah.
session, everyone.
Thank you. Me too, actually. I have a sound check at 9:30 in the morning.
All right, thank you very much, everyone who
And I
stuck with
have
us.
work.
See you all next time.
We love you all.
Cheers,
We'll see you
guys.
for the next
Thank you.
episode of Tales from the Rogues-Light Tavern. Thank you, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Man, that was epic.